Hi, everybody. It's this. It's this. Remember this? Remember this? This game that I super duper like, and I just did not keep playing for some reason. I've never beaten this game. I love this game, and I've never beaten it. I'm hoping to change that with these streams. Hopefully, I will eventually get through that I love. What was I doing? Oh no. Yeah, let's just do this quest, I guess. I don't know. What does my character even look like? Oh. Okay.
We won't go. Heard you helped out Jax. Thanks for that.
Also, hello, Radazazzle.
At least there's movement. What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
Okay. Alright. Well, that happened. Let's... Okay, so I guess I have the main quest. And I also have this marker I put on here. I had this marker to the Helios 1. I don't get it. Why do I have that? Anyway, I'm just gonna follow the quest right now, the main quest, because that's the only quest I have that isn't DLC. Novak. Oh, that's right, because they named it after a no vacancy sign. Hi.
Howdy, partner.
Hi. Into the dinosaur. I think that's where the game wants me to go. Right, this way.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something right.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Dude, it's been literally months.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you. Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Hey, Squares. How's it going?
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Listen, I've already started over, New Vegas so many times that I don't want to just keep starting over. So I'm just diving into where I left off, which isn't very far in the game, but still, it's like, I need to get through this game one day.
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. Hope that helps. I owed you. Yeah, see ya.
Oh, cool. idolized by these guys. Novak isn't based on anything, but it's probably a reference to Claude Bell's Dinosaurs. Okay. Which is a tourist trappy thing in California. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go to that thing that I marked. Because I have no idea why I marked it. But I did. So, I want to find out why. Obviously, it was important enough for me to mark. To be like, hey, I want to go there later. So I'm going to follow up on that. Stats. I don't remember what I'm doing. Few weapons. Melee. Oh! Right! Melee weapons! Now it's a creationist museum because we can't have nice things. Oh no! Okay. Oh, it's an NCR control place.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I can just lie to her.
Or you're a Legion spy trying to infiltrate our perimeter. Give me one good reason I should let you through.
I can science my way in. Oh, guys, I'm gonna science my way in.
No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details.
Talk to the idiot wearing sunglasses.
Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. Later.
Yeah, fuck the Brotherhood. I'm gonna make this my main quest now. Or my tagged quest, at least. If I go back here and start rooting through your shit, will you...
Take it up with Lieutenant Haggerty.
No, you will not yell at me. Okay. Oh, that puts me over. But I'm pretty sure I can, like... I'm pretty sure I can repair something. Sure. There we go. Move out of my way. Hmm. Ah, it's just a bunch of red scare tactics. Oh,
Count on that.
ah! Don't tell anybody, cause they could be a communist spy. This game's so good, guys. I guess I can also take off that that custom thing, custom tag. I'm here now. Getting some serious Fallout 3 flashbacks where like all the dungeons look the exact fucking same.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats. And it feels so good.
Oh, God, stop talking about your teats, please.
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Ah, well, guess I'll have to wait for the next curious sucker.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm going up there.
What? Hey. Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
God, I already hate this man, and I love it.
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be? No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have.
I think that's the same
Over
thing.
there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
You honestly have no idea what you're doing.
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Oh man, this guy's a complete shit, and I love it. What?
Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Yeah, because that's a reputable source for computer passwords. Boone, can you fucking believe this guy, man? Boone doesn't heal when I... Oh, yeah, it looks like he healed. Okay.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
More of a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through. Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group? Very well, yes. I'm part of the Followers of the Apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I just do what's necessary to keep the peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up. They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steer clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror-controlled terminals outside. You'll need it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Ah, yes, the communism way. I'm going to do that.
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time. Goodbye.
I remember the Brotherhood of the Apocalypse. They were in the first Fallout. Okay, there's a bunch of guys out here. I'm stepping on these... Oh, okay, they're already broken. I was about to say, Boone, what the fuck, man?
We're supposed to be relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us. I don't think anyone's
Oh, no. Ow! Boone! Boone! Be careful, man! My dude, my pal, you gotta be more careful, okay? I guess since it's... Now I'm stepping on some important stuff. Why is there red in there? Oh. There we go.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Killing some dogs, I see.
Yeah, I'm killing dogs.
Cool. Are you doing the solar panel factory things?
Yes, yes I am.
Have you met Fantastic yet?
Yes, I have. Fantastic as a fuck, and I love him.
He's great.
Pretty sure HQ's forgotten all about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure HQ has forgotten all about you. Yeah, I'm a Fantastic, and he's like, yeah, I'm totally fixing this. What? Ow.
Who's shooting you?
I don't know. Looks like some sort of
You offend
Protectrons.
God? Are those?
What the fuck? Oh, shit! It's that thing up there. Okay. All right. Where's my? Oh, shit! I only have 4 stim packs. Oh god! Oops.
Yeah, good luck hitting that thing on the ceiling with your melee weapon, idiot.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I don't really specialize in guns, apparently.
You specialize in getting shot, apparently.
Yeah. Weapons in poor condition. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well,
You're dead.
I am dead. Yes.
You died as you lived, with your dick in the most prominent position.
I think my character's a lady, actually, so I don't have.
Well, whatever.
Ow! 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 Ow!
your
Ow! Ow!
crotch.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
In the most prominent position.
Turret
Now,
control
Boone,
system.
here's-
Hell yeah! Let's.
Turret control system. I'm gonna set this to no.
I'm gonna set this to off.
Typing in, please stop shooting me.
Okay, so tables. Rules has an S in common. Okay, so I'm guessing S is at the end. Crowds. Crowds won't work because the O's in the third position. Tried. Would work. Okay, let's.
Okay, log out. Stop.
No, I thought that didn't
Stop.
work. I thought
Reset
that
it.
I thought that didn't work in.
I'm pretty sure that still
New Vegas.
works.
Okay.
Just resets the whole dang thing.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Let's
just like tap to skip all that shit. There you go.
I tried and it wouldn't let me. Let's go through and see if I can't find anything to like remove duds first.
Sometimes they reset
Yeah.
counter too, so I usually
Yeah.
do a couple before I look
Oh
for
no,
those.
balance replenished. Okay, well.
See, there you go, man.
I think that's it. I think that's all the help. No, I got one more left. Okay. Menial 1 out of 5. Let's see. Gained has nothing in it. Wanted. Wait, no. Gained. No. So wanted. No. Wait. Wanted. No. Ranged. Maybe.
Thrilling.
There we go. There we go. I found it. Okay. Reconfigure targeting parameters. Deactivate turret system, please.
Please
Thank
do
you.
not shoot fleshy meat bag.
Please don't. Please just no. Whoa, Boone. Calm the fuck down. Okay.
Yeah, no, that how Boone do.
I'm afraid I'm quite good at killing things. You may want to run now.
I mean, you invited a war vet sniper whose wife is dead into your party. I don't know what you expected. Man has a lot of anger to work through.
Yeah, I guess he does, doesn't he? Pulse grenades. Let's try opening this safe. Oh, hey, I got in here. Let's see. Let's take the that doesn't weigh anything.
I'm pretty sure most of the shit is nearly weightless, so just grab all that crap.
No,
It's a
because
lead
I'm
pipe.
at exactly 220 out of 220. So I actually have to be careful with what I take and what I don't take.
What are you carrying?
Well, I am wearing a spacesuit, which might explain why I'm dying really quickly. Hold on.
Now, if you're attacked by the vacuum of space, you're good. Lasers, not so much.
Exactly. Damage. Actually, the spacesuit's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna wear the spacesuit because it's only 2 less damage reduction, and it's a fucking spacesuit, so it goes with my space helmet. Oh, okay. I thought I went further up than that. Oh, that's where I came in. Oh boy. Doesn't look uninviting at all. Oh shit, Robo-Brain.
I have issues with this name because that's very clearly an organic brain and not a robot brain.
Yeah, like really? Come on. Game? Hey K-Shizzle. I'm finally playing this game again. It's a good game. But oh, the robot's talking. The robot said piss. Now you're starting to piss me off. I haven't done anything, robot.
You exist. That is enough.
Jeez. I could just like walk around and let Boone take care of everything for me.
You really can. At least at low levels, you pretty much can. Boone is a god of death. You are merely his worshipper.
Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So, let's see. I've shed some light on the situation, but I forgot that the light bulb, I forgot the flashlight in this game really sucks. So, not really helping all that much. Boone, where are you going?
Wherever the hell he wants.
I mean, fair.
He has detected an enemy somewhere in this building. He's going to find it and destroy it. If these robots had souls, he'd shoot them too.
Wow! Wow, this weapon is amazing. What am I even using? I'm like
appears to be a sword made out of a car bumper.
Hold on. I need to see what I'm using. What is this? Bumper sword. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It's almost like I played this game before and know what things are.
So it just went into slow-mo. I had no idea
Yeah,
why. Because Boone shot a guy.
That is how the Boone do.
Imagine you have an unending hatred for the world. Now imagine if you gave that unending hatred for the world a gun. That is how a Boone do.
The Boone's natural habitat is the mouth of a dinosaur.
Really? A mouth of a dinosaur? Who writes this crap? I kind of missed that guy. Like, he made a couple
videos. Back, actually.
Oh, is he making videos on the regular, or?
There's like 4 new ones.
I saw the 4 new ones, but like I thought that aside from that, that was it.
He says he's gonna be making stuff on the regular. Apparently, he was working for like Cracked or something, and then when that went to shit, he started making videos again.
Did Cracked actually finally go under?
I don't know, probably. These websites seem to just die once a month or so.
Yeah, but Cracked was around for forever. I thought it would never die. I thought everybody loved their fucking stupid clickbait shit about, like, how Friends is actually taking place in Phoebe's brain because she's, like, slowly like freezing to death outside of the. Restore power to the Helios 1 via an auxiliary generator. Crash couldn't clickbait hard enough. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
When you name any given website that's like one of those, like, what was it? Fucking, Christ, what was it? What was that fucking one that sued Hogan and lost?
I don't know.
I don't know, but all those sites like those have basically, they have had their heyday, and now they are just all dying off one by one.
Which is good.
As it turns out, everyone has wisened up and getting an ad blocker, and like nobody wants to deal with that shit anymore. Do you just do a circle?
I did. I did do a circle.
Why?
I don't know. You fixed the wiring, sufficient electricity. Oh, okay. I fixed that robot, and that robot fixed the thing for me.
Hooray! So you're just doing a quick lap outside, just getting a little bit of exercise while the robot fixes everything for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Kudos to Boone for not shooting this one instantly, by the way.
Yeah, like Boone. I appreciate it. Thank you. Configure power grid. Full region. Brownouts likely. Initiate reflector targeting from the console on the tower observation deck. Oh, okay. So I need to go out there I need to go back out there and try and fix
which
that
one did they
more.
ask you to do?
The tower observation deck, which was the
No, which output? Where did they ask you to output power?
They wanted me to output to just like the strip and the other place, but but the one guy, he was like, hey, maybe put power to everywhere because communism, and I'm like, yeah, communism.
Fair.
Console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yo!
Hey!
It's New Vegas!
Power
It is.
You're taking over the Helios.
Yeah. What's weight?
Well, he's just
T?
kind of walking around while Boone murders everything in sight.
Yeah, weight is T. That's right.
Yeah. T for time!
While Boone spots a fly 6 miles away and shoots its dick off.
Are you excited for Obsidian's new thing that looks vaguely Fallout-ish?
I have not
Yes.
actually seen it, but I'm excited because I like the original Fallout. Because I'm a weirdo who actually played it way
I
after
like
its
the
heyday,
amount of
and
shade they threw.
yes,
That's right. That is funny as well. They're like the original developers of Fallout and New Vegas, the ones you like.
yeah.
Yep.
We made the good Fallouts.
Oh, I like Fallout 3 as well. But
You
like,
do, but you're like one of the only people who do.
And nobody really. I mean, some people like 4, I guess, probably, but they're weird and only insane people like 76. So, like, no.
My favorite thing I've heard is that fans of the new style, so fans of 3 and 4, feel that 76 betrayed everything the Fallout was stood for, which is exactly
Well, it kind of did.
which is exactly how fans of 1 and 2 feel about 3 and 4.
But, like, it's true, though. Like, if you liked 3 and 4, which a lot of people did, then 76 also doesn't do those things. So I don't understand who the market is.
The market is
game.
for people who are who like those keep the bars from going down games. Like, you have a hunger meter, keep that bar from going down. You have a thirst meter, keep that bar from going down. You have a pee meter, keep that bar from going up.
Yeah, I suppose.
Uh-oh, your ass stank meter is spiking. Pay 50 atoms for a premium bar of soap.
You can only get one. You can only get one atom every 3 hours, or you can pay $49.99 and get 10,000 atoms right there. I have no idea where
The
I'm
weird
going.
thing is, like, apparently there's not actually a lot of stuff to buy, so I don't even like they didn't even do that right.
I have
Like,
no idea where the fuck I'm going.
So, the canvas bag situation's wholly fucked.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so they've looked at that and decided, well, let's do it again, but worse, because now they're manufacturing. Are you aware of Nuka-Cola Dark? Or
I'm
Nuka
not.
Dark, rather?
No.
Okay, so
I haven't paid any attention to anything.
Nuka Dark, I just saw this like an hour beforehand, is a rum. And it's apparently in the game. And it's, and their marketing is that, hey, it's a thing you can buy now. We're making Nuka Dark for real. And then they advertise it in one of those Nuka-Cola bottles with a nice label and everything. And then apparently the actual Nuka rum product is just in a little fucking bottle with the sticker label.
Nice.
Hmm.
I mean, of course it is, but
Yeah.
yeah. What's weird is, you know what would have been smarter of them? Like, ZeniMax has an MMO company that already made a Bethesda-style online RPG. They already have one, right?
Yeah.
Like, have them make a Fallout. If you want an online Fallout, let those guys make it, right? Like, just do that.
There was a mod for Fallout 2 that's online Fallout, and I imagine it's infinitely better.
Well, sure,
Fallout
but like
76.
they clearly want like a cash shop and like multiplayer and stuff. Like, let the people who do Elder Scrolls Online make Fallout Online.
Yeah, I
Just,
hear.
like, fuck it,
I
just do
hear. I hear that game's actually fairly good. Especially for a modern Elder Scrolls game, it's actually surprisingly good.
It's better than like it probably deserves. Than it should be. Like, obviously, they nickel and dime people with the cash shop because it's a modern MMORPG. But like, it has characters and quests, and like sometimes there are consequences based on choices you make in the quests, which is cool. Characters show up again, like that's neat.
All right.
There are some fun characters in the story.
Love Sneeze says that he didn't care for he didn't care for Fallout 3 story, and it's like, okay, yeah, like I don't really fucking care about Fallout 3 story at all, which is bad when you're making an RPG, because an RPG's whole thing is that it can make up for its lack of like spectacular gameplay.
You're roboting really hard.
Yeah, you are having some connection trouble there.
Oh.
Well, while you sort that shit out, I'm going to link this. Okay, so here's the website that was advertising Nuka Dark. Notice it's in an interesting looking bottle. It looks like the Nuka-Cola bottles, but, black and with the cap and a nice label and everything.
Yeah.
And in every advertisement, it shows up in that fucking bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And now, here is the company that is actually producing it, and they just put out a promotional video on the 5th. Take a good look at this.
Just the funniest thing about the canvas thing is it says canvas bag on the ad and it isn't one. Like, that's the most basic kind of fraud. Just like, well, it isn't that thing you said it was.
But yeah, like,
done.
Fucking the story of Fallout 3 it could be improved so much by just like by touching little things up, but they never do it and they never follow through, and it's bad, and I hate it so bad. What do I want to invest in? More lockpick. And I guess
I like Fallout 3 because there's like some fun there's like some fun stuff to do in that game.
There's
but, like,
some
76
fun
doesn't
stuff
even
to
look
do
fun.
in a game
So,
that
I don't
lasts
know.
like 200 hours. There is
Oh, no, it
some,
doesn't.
quote, some fun things to do.
I enjoyed playing Fallout 3. I didn't enjoy Fallout 4, except actually the DLC of Fallout 4 is pretty good. Actually, like Far Harbor's really cool. It's actually quite good. It has some cool stuff in it. I like the I like the central like conflict in that and the characters and stuff, and it was good. And so I was thinking, like, if those people, like the people who worked on that, got to make like more Fallout stuff, it'd probably be pretty good. But they didn't, because the next Fallout was one with no dialogue or characters. So that's fucked, right? Like,
Yeah. Wait, why do I have so much purified water? I'm chugging some of this.
Water is good, and you need it to live, especially in a desert.
Loaf Sneeze, one of your viewers says the stories in RPG don't make up for the gameplay. I guess he's just not played very good RPGs, but
Yeah.
Name 5 good RPGs.
Fallout 2,
okay.
Fallout New Vegas. Well, he didn't say they had to be from different series. He just said name 5, okay? Planescape Torment
Ultima
and
7.
Planescape Torment and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Ultima 7, Ultima 6.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you 6.
What's wrong with 7?
No. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with 7. I'm saying that I'll give you 6. 6 is pretty good.
Yeah, 6 is cool.
7, I think, isn't that usually like most people's favorite? Is 7?
Sure, but like, 6 is also really cool.
Yeah.
Alpha Protocol.
Alpha Protocol is really good. Alpha Protocol is a perfect example of the writing making up for really shoddy gameplay. If you ask
Hell
me.
yeah, that game's great.
Because
I don't think it's like people say it's really shitty to play. I think it's okay.
It's okay. So here's the thing: it's not terrible to play, but it is not exactly fantastic to play either.
Deus Ex, right? Deus Ex is like perfect.
I don't know. I never got too far into Deus Ex because I thought the maps were like way too fucking big, and I was getting
only
lost.
one that's that big is the first one.
I was always getting lost, and I always didn't feel like I always felt like the game was like too hard from the beginning and everything. I know that's sort of the point is like in RPGs where you're supposed to feel more powerful as you go along, but like even in the beginning, I felt it was too hard. I could never get into the original Deus Ex.
Like, he's got a point. Like, the original Deus Ex, unless you have like the actual manual, is pretty inscrutable.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
I played through it.
Like I tried playing through it fairly recently, and I still couldn't get into it. However, I do like
if you know what you're doing, it works really perfectly. But if you're going in the first time of Deus Ex and you have no idea what's going on other than this is Deus Ex and you've heard lots of good things about it, it's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? I don't know what's happening. I know I'm dead.
That's exactly what happened with me. I'm much more perfectly content like watching Bobbin's LP of Deus Ex than I am playing Deus Ex.
More of a product of the time it was in, where tutorials were like, fuck off with your shit. Tutorials aren't real. Go away.
Game with a really big manual.
Yes. If you don't have that manual, like if you say torrented it, you're shit out of luck.
No. Well, let me think. What else? Actually, the Dark Sun game was pretty good.
I tried playing that. That's another one of those instances of if you know what you're doing, it's really good. But I did not know what I was doing. So,
This man's going to kill you.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he is.
People really love The Witcher 3, and I just don't. I just don't like it.
I like it.
But, I like all of Jeff Vogel's games. He does some good stuff. I wonder what he's doing these days.
Okay. I gotta admit, this is pretty
Oh,
fucking
god
funny.
damn it!
Legendary assault,
bro.
They shot me right in the fucking head and I died.
Rest in peace.
Well, I'm very behind then.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but like Geneforge is really cool.
Planescape, I played a little bit of a Numenera, the Numenera game, and it seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
But my problem was I made a character that was way too focused in talking. So whenever I have to do some actual combat, I die really easy. So I couldn't get too far once I ran into a part that was like, yeah, you absolutely have to do a lot of combat right here, right now. And I'm like, oh.
I think that there are RPGs that have really cool mechanics, but I don't think that Fallout is one of them. I don't think Fallout 3 or 4 are. Like, they're not good at that. Like Wizardry. Wizardry's cool. I like Wizardry for that.
I've never played Wizardry. Honestly.
You wouldn't like it. You would hate it.
Okay.
It's just a dungeon, and you just got to do it. But like, it's so simple, and everything's about like the dungeon design, and that's cool. I think that's neat. But although you should read, there's a Let's Play on the Let's Play archive of Wizardry 4, and you should read that because it's really funny. Not it's not that it's funny in that it's written, it's funny all the bullshit he has to do, because Wizardry 4 is the one they made because people kept complaining how easy the games were, so they made one that was designed to be impossible. And then released it like as a commercial product. So it's like complete bullshit the whole time. So it's really pretty funny, like reading all the stuff he has to do. He's like, yeah, you gotta like hunt this specific enemy that just spawns randomly because he's got an important item. Like, how would you know that? You don't. You just gotta do it. Like, yeah.
I don't know why this particular weapon knocks people down. Or like, if I don't know if that's a perk I took, or if that's a product of this weapon, or if that's like a thing from how much strength I have. But I'm glad it happened because it allowed me to kill these really tough men without much problems.
I do love Gene Forge, but I don't want him. He was talking about maybe remaking it, but I hope he doesn't, because the remakes of Avernum are not very good, and he would fuck it up, I am sure. Like, Gene Forge has one of the worst like visual designs of anything that's ever been made. It's quite amazing. It's so ugly. And so like he could probably fix that, but he would ruin everything else. Look at this. Look at this beautiful link that I posted in the chat. I guess you can't.
I can't. Yeah.
Viewers can, and they'll be able to see. Look at that. Look at that UI. It's beautiful. But Gene Forge is really cool. And there's a lot of cool stuff coming out. Expeditions Conquistadors is a really cool RPG that I should let's play sometime because it's really cool. It's about being one of the conquistadors, and you go and it's like got a kind of like Oregon Trail sort of thing, but then also it's a strategy RPG, and you make choices, and you bring people with you. When I was playing it, I took along with me like a nun, and she was like a racist nun, and she kept getting mad at me for like siding with the natives, and eventually she left, and I was just down a person because she was like. She just hated them so much.
Where would she go?
She just left. She had enough. But it's pretty cool, yeah. And they did a sequel that's about Vikings, and I haven't played that one. I should get it sometime. But and I think they're working on a new one, which will be some other expedition. I don't know what, but that's a really cool RPG that's pretty unique in like setting and stuff, and so I think that's neat. But or like Quest for Glory, that's really cool. Those are good games.
You are Jorgen. You are aboard a longship. You see a hamlet. Pillage hamlet. You cannot pillage that hamlet.
You sit there and you wonder why you can't pillage ye hamlet.
You can't get ye flask. But man, lots of cool stuff. I don't actually like Planescape that much, to be quite honest.
I haven't.
I know you like.
I haven't played like a lot of it. but I
Nobody
find
ever shuts up.
I remember the concept, at least initially, being very interesting. Okay, that man exploded into chunks. Okay,
I've forgotten a lot of Planescape Tournament, but what I remember most about Planescape Tournament is the giant interdimensional gun that people just like call to shoot their enemies.
Yeah, you get put in a maze at one point, which I guess is fun, but like, I don't know.
Found a fucking amazing goddamn hammer, and I'm glad that it just turns all of my enemies into meat chunks.
I still think the coolest thing Bethesda has made is Morrowind, but
Okay, so Morrowind is one of those games where I look at it and I see that it's really cool and really imaginative, but at the same time,
Spend, like-
I hear about the gameplay and I'm like, no,
Okay, so-
thank you.
Morrowind is a really cool game, but the first thing you do in that game is like spend an hour punching a rat so that you can actually learn how to hit things.
now what you can do is someone has actually a group of people have ported Morrowind to Oblivion.
Ooh.
The whole thing.
Huh.
Ooh.
It's
That
kind
I
of a
can
pain in
actually
the ass
get
to get it
behind.
set up because it's like a bunch of mods. But once you get it working, it's Morrowind in the Oblivion engine with like fast travel and checkpoints and combat that's different. Like, it's Oblivion
That
combat.
sounds
So
like
it's
I
still
could.
not great,
That
but
sounds like a thing
I
I
thought
could
they
actually
were-
play.
I thought they were doing it in the Skyrim engine, or is that a
that
different
is porting it to the Skyrim engine, which is a different process.
game? Yes.
But more Oblivion, it's been like it got finished a while ago, but fans still release like patches and stuff to it and things like that. And it's got the expansions in it as well. It's all done. It's pretty cool.
Maybe someday, if I have several months to kill, I will check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I mean, like, I don't think Oblivion combat's that great either, to be honest.
I mean, it's
Like,
not, but it's a far sight better than fucking Morrowind combat. I'm going to be completely honest, because I've heard
No, that's
stories.
true.
I have heard stories about Morrowind combat, and oh boy,
Honestly, when you actually, basically, if you have to learn how to hit shit, and it literally is just go find a mud crab and punch it for an hour until you know how to actually effectively punch things, or actually
You can just cast spells at people. That works. But magic doesn't recharge, so that also sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Gothic is really cool. Gothic 2 is really cool. Not a lot of people have played that stuff, but Piranha Bytes are a really cool company that has made some cool things. And all of them are exactly the same. They're all the same game, which is kind of funny. But they made Gothic, and then Gothic 2, and then they made Risen, which some people like Risen, and then they did Risen 2, which is crap, and Risen 3, which is also crap, and then they made Elex, which is in the future, and it's also kind of crappy, but I liked it. But all of their games have 3 factions, and one of them is the Thief faction, and one of them is the Wizard faction, and one of them is the Warrior faction. And it doesn't matter what the setting is, if it's the Caribbean or the future or wherever, that is how it works. And you have to pick one, and then you go fight the boss. So, like, they made a post-apocalyptic game, and they're like, I don't know, they're sci-fi wizards. And they're thieves, but they're future thieves. Because it's got to be exactly the same, no matter what. It's pretty funny. But it's good. Pretty good. The problem with Morrowind combat is, like...
This is why I have so much weight on me, because I'm carrying 279 Dinky the T-Rex dolls.
You idiot. Sell them.
Those are vital, and you need every single one of them.
Or I'm selling them all.
Sell all of them.
Hey, you
Come
didn't
on.
just all drop them in one place, because I'm pretty sure that might destroy your game.
Well, doesn't your fatigue score have an absurdly strong influence on your dice rolls as well in Morrowind? Yeah, this is also a thing that I heard.
Also, I just like the idea of rolling up to somebody, just like in the middle of the wasteland. Like, I'm a merchant. Cool. Let me see what I got. And they pull 237 dinosaurs out of their pocket. Like, do you accept these? And
Why do I
because
have
they're
9
traveling,
pilot lights? What the fuck am I? Why am I hoarding 9 pilot lights? What
okay,
is
you do need
wrong with
one
me?
to make the shish kebab.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep one then.
I hope that someday they actually fix Pathfinder Kingmaker. That would be nice. Because I thought that was cool. But
So, like, everyone, I just like the explanation for why the people in these games accept everything from you, no questions asked, is because you tend to roll up carrying like you're carrying
I'm carrying a
Warhammer that probably
huge.
still has that probably still has chunks of Legionnaire
Oh
in it.
yeah, yeah, it does.
And like, there's a god of death just standing over your shoulder. His eye is twitching, and occasionally he just puts his finger on the trigger and then just whispers to himself, "No, not yet, no." So you're like, "Yeah, I'll take whatever you got. Okay, bye. I'm leaving now."
Let's see here. What are you selling? Ace of Diamonds for a card game I do not comprehend. Boxing gloves.
Why didn't you learn how to play Caravan?
It's been months since I last played the video game, so.
They released a new DLC for the hunting simulator that I play sometimes, but it's getting bad reviews.
Oh no!
Yeah, apparently it crashes a lot, which is
Oh
disappointing.
hey, a Power Fist. Is Power Fist unarmed or is this or is it melee?
It's
weapons?
unarmed.
Oh, never mind then.
Unarmed.
Never mind then.
Yeah, there's only like 2 unarmed weapons in the game. It's not a great skill.
Well, it's a good thing I decided to do unarmed for Fallout 2, which is the only game where unarmed is apparently any good. Are you sure you want to walk this close to these ants? I'll go take care of them for you. Or I could take care of one and Boone will headshot the other one, causing me to jump a little bit because I was not expecting the slow-mo to happen. Also, your Brahmin is stuck. There we go.
There's that huge Skyrim mod that's finally coming out, like with the being finished sometime this month, in theory. Enderall, I think it's called. By the, do you remember that big Oblivion mod? What was it called? Narum? Remember that?
No.
Not offhand, no.
You weren't a fan? Oh, you said not offhand. Anyway, there was a big Oblivion total conversion that was kind of neat, and there's a Skyrim one, but they didn't finish it. But they're releasing it on Steam, and they're going to finish it sometime this month. So that's cool. I think that should be neat. I'm going to check that out when it comes out.
Oh, is his dad the mysterious stranger who just pops up every once in a while when you're using VATS and shoots people in the head?
Yes.
Ah, that's awesome! That's awesome!
Okay, it can be awesome.
I like it!
It's not awesome, that facial hair.
No, this facial hair not that awesome.
Yeah, a tiny miniature bull got glued to my face, and that's the only thing that's left are its horns.
Ma worked her fingers through the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15.
But yeah, I will definitely, if you want to go ahead and link me in Discord to that Oblivion mod that just changes Oblivion into Morrowind, I would probably end up playing that eventually.
Yeah, it actually adds it so you can like travel back and forth if you feel the need.
Neat. I'm pretty sure that has wonderful things to the frame rate of Oblivion, which already struggles to maintain its composure as a video game.
You can like travel, but it's sort of like there's a mod for New Vegas that lets you travel to Fallout 3 as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tale of Two Wastelands.
Yeah, which I think is cool. And actually also is good because it makes Fallout 3 crash less if you play it like...
It's ironically, it's one of the better ways to play Fallout 3 these days.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, this whole thing?
Yeah, it's kind of helpful in that way.
Just about the only thing my daddy left me. Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me, and went off to roam the wastes.
And then shoot random people in the head every once in a while. Or this guy who was like, hey, I'm gonna follow my dad's story in my dad's dream and not follow my own story or my own dream and fuck Fallout 3. Fuck Fallout 3. I'm sorry. You're not the main character in that game. Your dad is the main character in that game. And then when your dad dies, the scientist lady is the main character. And when she no longer becomes the important, that lady brotherhood person is the main character. You're never the main fucking character. Yeah, you're never the main fucking character in Fallout 3. It's terrible. It's a garbage game, and I hate it.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Crow.
I like that game. It's fun.
I know you do.
It was entertaining back in the day. It has not aged well at all.
Oh.
Found Boulder City on this spot in the year 2277.
Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to read. Excuse me.
Rangers and soldiers of the New California returned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on. Okay.
You here to pay your respects?
Bunch of people fucking died here.
Bunch of people died. And we're honoring them. Also, thank you for not correcting me on how I pronounce Caesar, because I believe I know it was months ago, but I said that the way that you can tell who respects Caesar's Legion, a group of fascists or not, is how they pronounce Caesar. And since I don't respect them, I'm saying it's Caesar, not Kaiser.
So.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Hoover Dam would have collapsed like about a few months after power went out with no one around to maintain it, but whatever.
It depends, honestly.
Bye.
It really just depends. Some stuff can last a lot longer than you think it would, and then some stuff just falls apart the minute you look at it funny. So I'm not sure how Hoover Dam would settle up. I actually read an interesting thing that I'm not sure I'm not sure what year it's supposed to stop being like this, but some of the concrete at the bottom of Hoover Dam still hasn't actually hardened because it's so it doesn't get enough air to harden. So it's not going to like get completely solid until some point in the future.
Yeah, I linked to you in the Discord the Morrowind Oblivion thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there's like a main thing.
Because this allows me to finally experience Morrowind without having to play Morrowind.
Yeah,
I played Morrowind on the original Xbox back in the day.
That's kind of cool. It even supports mods actually, which is kind of interesting. You could put them on the Xbox hard drive and like enable them.
Yeah, it was weird. I never did that, but you know.
Yeah.
God, I remember just like we're just running everywhere, just running.
Yeah, yeah.
So occasionally you would see something cool, like a big old fucking giant bug, and it'd be like, "Whoa, damn! Look at that!" Oh, keep going, then running. Up, cliff racer, I'm dead.
So basically, like, there's like a main release and then an unofficial patch, but then they also list like a couple of requirements you have to also install. So you got to do all that stuff, but then it's fine.
Good luck.
And it's pretty big, and you also need You also need to own Oblivion and Morrowind as well, so it can take all the files from Morrowind and convert them. But yeah, in theory, they're also working on porting Morrowind to Skyrim and Oblivion to Skyrim, but those projects have not seen like any progress ever.
As you know, internet projects do.
Yeah. The fact that more Oblivion like ever came out is pretty shocking, but it did, which is cool. So
here's the thing: I would rather fucking play Oblivion. I would rather play Oblivion Morrowind than I would rather play Skyrim Oblivion. I'm all the way fucking back here. It didn't save. Oh.
Not, yeah, like it's not that the Oblivions. I mean, Oblivion's got some interesting stuff in it, but like I don't know, it's not
I
great.
no, I would rather play Oblivion Morrowind than Skyrim Morrowind, because at least after level 40, Oblivion does not become impossible to play for basically any character.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I think they even managed to get like
the way that scaling in that game works is completely fucked.
Yeah, I mean, like, one benefit of Morrowind and Skyrim is that, like, werewolves wouldn't be quite so, like, hacky to implement, because, like, they are already in Skyrim. I think more Oblivion has to do it, like, some weird way. But in Skyrim, they could just, like, make you be a werewolf. But, that's the only benefit I can think of, actually. That's it. That's all. That's there are no other benefits. Skyrim sucks.
Yeah, Skyrim... until Fallout 76 came out, I've always said that Skyrim's the worst fucking game that they ever made.
Skyrim is much better than Fallout 4. That's nonsense. Come on.
No, Fallout 4... Fallout 4...
At least Skyrim has more than 2 cities.
I guess. Yes.
And it doesn't have McCready in it, so there's that. The fact that McCready is in Fallout 4 is really funny to me. I don't think
you can finally kill him.
Most people don't even know. Well, you can kill him in 3 if you want.
No, you can't. He's a kid in 3.
No.
No, because he grows up and becomes an adult during the course of his quest, and then you can shoot him. He's the guy who's like growing up and he has to leave.
Oh,
so as soon as they say he's an adult, it turns off the thing that keeps him alive, so you can shoot him and he'll die. It's really funny. He's not a kid anymore. He's not immortal. But yeah, he's in Fallout 4 as well. And apparently the original plan was like that the gunners, you know, the gang in Fallout 4 would be like other like ex-Lamplight people, but then they didn't do that. They like cut that near the end, so that's why McCready like has beef with them, but there's no reason and there's no story to it or payoff.
Wow, that's sort of
Bethesda, what a plot hole.
That entire sentence just sums up Bethesda so well.
Yes.
We were gonna do a thing and it was gonna be cool, but then it was too much work, so we didn't. So for Fallout 76, we thought we'd make a really cool game with lots of neat features, but that turns out to be really hard, so we just made a shitty survival game.
Well, it's really obvious in 4 because, like, if you played 4, you know the place where you get what's her name, Kat? You know, there's like a underground fighting ring.
Right.
Whatever.
I don't think
there's
I played
underground
4
fighting
that
ring.
much.
Well, there is. And it was originally going to be like a place where you could like do quests and you could like do fights and all that stuff, and they didn't finish it, so they just put raiders in it. There's no characters there. There's an NPC and your recruiter, and everybody else is a raider who you must kill. They have no dialogue because they didn't finish it, so they're just like, put some fucking raiders in. It's fine. There's like a robot like racetrack that was gonna have some quests. They didn't finish it. There's just so you just gotta fight some stuff. There's a bunch of places like that. It's really pathetic and sad.
Much like Apes Love Life.
Yeah, but then like if you go to the DLC
Oh my
area,
God, you just straight up agreed with me. No problem. Yeah, no, it's like Apes Love Life. Haha.
Yeah, pretty much. But like it's weird because if you go to Far Harbor or Nuka World, they're like a lot better and they have characters and quests and things
But
to do.
Nuka World sucks.
Well, Nuka World's not that
really
great.
crowded this time of year and it's cold.
Like Nuka World's not great, but it's better than the main.
Also, the prices for the hotels are outrageous.
For Telltale?
For hotels in Nuka
Oh,
World.
I thought you said Telltale. I thought you were talking about that. But yeah, hotels are expensive these days. If you go after Christmas, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Okay. Save in front of this door.
Remember how just
All right, game did not crash this time.
Just like fucking Telltale just suddenly just died one day, just without any kind of warning. Just one day Telltale is there, next day we're dead.
Yep.
Yep.
We're a dead company.
Except
whoopsies.
they outsourced some of their shit to another company so that way they could finish The Walking Dead. And everybody was
Oh,
like, or
no.
you could pay the people that you hired to finish the game. They're like, nah.
Hey, people.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
do.
It's a shame because there are some good Telltale things. I mean, there's like one, maybe two.
There's Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. There's there's Wolf Among Us. And that's it. That's it. There we go. I've reached the end
You
of the
forgot
list.
Law and Order Legacies. Thank you.
I think didn't Telltale publish Puzzle Agent 1 and 2? Why is
They also
everyone
made
kneeling on the
Puzzle
floor?
Agent. They did actually make those as well. Yeah.
I thought they only published them.
No, they made them. Yeah, they brought on what's his name, and they paid for the license, and they made Puzzle Agent as well. And they made Law and Order, which I actually do like their Law and Order game a bit. It's kind of fun.
Where is their leader so I can talk them? So I can talk to these guys.
Put it on your quest marker.
List
I did.
bad games Telltale made.
Literally everything else.
All of the Walking
Batman
Dead.
game.
Yeah.
All of their CSI games are crap. Back to the Future.
Poker Night at the
Okay,
Inventory.
I will say this: Back to the Future is probably their best, not great game, because at least they sort of get what makes Back to the Future good, as opposed to literally all the other stuff, where it's just like, yeah, we just got the license to it, and we're gonna make a video game out of it. We don't know what of, but we're gonna.
Game of Thrones. Remember their Game of Thrones game?
The Game of Thrones game is so bad.
Even Cyanide made a better Game of Thrones game than them. Fucking Cyanide did, and Telltale was worse than that. That's astounding.
Oh, hey! I remember you!
Yeah, it's yes.
I'm a ghost here to haunt you! Woo! Oh, but I do like this response. I got better.
Oh yeah, this dude. He's the one who's all wide-eyed and freaking out.
He's like, what the fuck? Are we supposed to be here? Guys, is this the right video game?
No one told me we would be doing murder. I dropped a bunch of acid beforehand. I am in an entirely different place than you guys. Did we just shoot a guy? I think we just shot a guy.
What's the negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Supposedly Pathologic 2 is going to come out next year, and that's exciting. But I don't know if it actually will or not. But I sure would be happy if it did, because that'd be awesome.
That won't happen.
But yeah, who knows? You ever play the first Pathologic?
No.
No thanks.
Nope.
I'd rather not spend the next
Oh
10
man,
years.
you should check that out. It's like being in a nightmare. It's great.
Right, and they'd probably give us all medals.
It was made.
Maybe
It's
I should kill a hostage.
it's hard to explain. It's about being in a town that's like got a disease, and you have to survive. And as time goes on, like society collapses, and you like end up shanking hobos for water.
I just leveled up, so I'm gonna put 5 points into speech and try talking him into leaving again, because I know
sweet.
I know that happens now. Let's put a point in barter. When in doubt, medicine and repair. Oh, sweet! I get a new perk. Let's see. Oh, I can get the guy's dad. But I never use VATS because I'm melee, so... Nerd Rage. With the Nerd Rage perk, your strength is raised to 10. You get a plus 15 whenever your health drops to below 20 or no. Nah.
VATS melee actually, like, using melee and VATS actually can be helpful, like, for clearing, closing distances.
Oh, Misfortune is just the woman version of the female stranger. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's fight the power. I gained +5. Strong back. I'm gonna take strong back because I seem to be picking up a lot of garbage mostly. Well, no, I sold all my toys. So.
Yeah. But, man, next year's gonna be insane for video games. There's so much stuff coming out that looks so good. Like, it's so exciting.
And this was an insane year for video games.
Yeah, this was a really good year for video games.
But next year's gonna be even better. There's
I might actually take this this Stonewall thing because I can't be knocked down in melee combat. And guess what my entire shtick is?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm getting real tired.
Now you're the Wall, Spider-Man's greatest foe.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Also, Hulk Hogan's greatest foe, as you may remember.
Better keep their end of the deal, though.
It's true.
A souvenir for you.
He fought the Wall, and I think threw him off a building, actually.
That's just like the mental image of you trying to coerce this dude, and he says no, and then you step back and just go totally silent for like 5 minutes, and then what about now? Okay.
Sure, why not? I'll do it.
You're so much more handsome now.
I don't get it. Like all of a sudden, she became way more. She became like 5% more attractive. I don't. But whatever.
Yeah, I'll buy it. That seems legit. That's fine. But look, are you excited for Resident Evil 2? Because I am so excited.
I've actually never played the original Resident Evil games, so I'm actually kind of excited to see what they'll do with the remake. But that's probably gonna be one of those games where like I'd rather watch somebody else play it.
You've never played any Resident Evil games?
Not really, no.
It's
I've played like half of 5.
Oh, that's
you never played 4?
No. I just know
I
just know a lot about 4 and how great it is that one of the main villains is like a little person who just like laughs a lot.
Yeah, no, he doesn't laugh a lot. He is Ramon Salazar. He is the 8th Castellan of his magnificent architecture.
I've sent my right hand after you.
Oh, that's right.
Leon
That's right.
Kennedy.
The little person who laughs a lot is is a thing from Dr. the Big Ninja that I'm remembering. It's a nightmare based off of the artist based off a thing that the artist had a nightmare of one time, and Chris Hastings is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep writing him into the story, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me. You're gonna have to draw him now.
Okay.
It's funny.
No. Chris Hastings is the artist. The inker is the one who had the nightmare.
Oh yeah, he kept drawing into it, and he's like, you're gonna have to keep inking this. Gotta keep making you do it. Chris,
you should play Resident Evil 4. You should. It's
really should.
Chris Hastings is great.
It's probably super cheap on like PC or even just PSN right now. In fact, I'm gonna look how much it is on PSN now.
I think it's on PS4, and I can probably get it for really cheap.
Like, the best Resident Evils are 4, the remake of 1 is really good, and 7's really good. And then there's some other ones that are good too, I guess, but those are the best.
You probably have the remake of 7 because it was one of the free PSN games like a couple of years ago. Or
7?
I think you mean 0 or 1.
Yeah, 1.
I hope it's not 0, because 0 is crap. 0
it was the one. It was 1.
Oh yeah. The remake of 1 is really cool. You should play that.
I actually think I tried playing that not too long ago, and I could not get past like how it's one of those games where it's like really weird to like, because they still want to have like the tank controls in it, and I tried playing it.
You can turn off the tank controls.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, in the remake you can switch it to like direct control.
Ah, fuck!
Keep an eye out for trouble.
I might do that.
That was one of the things they added. Yeah. Because now we have like analog sticks. That wasn't the case then.
Yeah, no. Back then it was just like the PlayStation controller didn't even have the fucking didn't have the DualShock or nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, they added a mode where you can just control the characters directly, and you should play as Jill and not as Chris because
isn't Chris fucking like hard mode essentially?
Yes, correct.
Because
he has a smaller inventory and he doesn't get the lock.
Yeah, like yeah, despite being a much stronger man, he has a much smaller carrying capacity for some reason.
And he doesn't get to hang out with Barry, so that's like 3 strikes against him.
And also, he doesn't get the Jill sandwich line, so that's 4 strikes
Right.
against him.
Yeah, he has to hang out with Rebecca, who is not as much fun. Although it is kind of funny when you try to get Rebecca to play the Moonlight Sonata, she can't do it very well, and she has to practice because she's like, I don't really know how to play the piano, but like I know better than you, I guess. So try it. Jill can play it perfectly because Jill can do anything.
I'm gonna go to this RepCon headquarters thing. I see it on my map, and I'm going there now.
I hope that they remake Resident Evil 3 also, and I hope it doesn't take them 15 years to do it. Like
Is
last
that
time.
Is that Stars or is that that okay?
One Nemesis is in.
Okay.
That's the one with Nemesis, yeah, and Jill in her ridiculous evening gown.
Now in 2, there's like a proto-Nemesis, Mr. X.
Right, and they said that in the remake they're going to expand him a lot, so he'll like follow you around and stuff like that. I guess because they like Jack in 7, and because Nemesis is cool, so they're trying to make
Nemesis
him
is
more...
pretty neat.
Yeah, Nemesis is cool, and also it's kind of cool how in 3 like there's branching stories and things like that. It's got a couple different like things that can happen. It's not a great game though, but 2 is great, but you would find 2 very dated, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah. But that's a cool game, so I can understand why they
it's like
tried really hard.
The thing with me is I never had a PlayStation when I was growing up, except like near the very end of its life, and the only thing I really played on PlayStation. Okay, the only thing I really played on PlayStation were like RPGs, like fucking Final Fantasy VII and stuff. So like I'm sure like all these games are great when you first played them, but they've not aged super great, and because I don't have any nostalgia for them, it's like I don't.
You know what's still fun to
really
play?
Bother.
Einhander.
Yeah, that's true.
Einhander still rules.
Yeah,
I'm
the remake of...
so sad that the PlayStation Classic is garbage and crap and has a lot of stuff that nobody wants, all because like they didn't put
I'm
in
not sad at all. I hope these things continue to fucking bomb so that they stop trying to close down emulator sites.
But Colin, it's got Jumping Flash on it. Jumping Flash! Everybody's favorite video game.
I've literally never heard of Jumping Flash.
Well, it's on the PlayStation Classic.
Okay, what is Jumping Flash?
Jumping Flash is one of the first ever 3D platforming games. You play as a rabbit robot, and he jumps. That's it. And it controls really weirdly because they didn't know how to make a game work like that. So it's a first-person game until you jump when it switches to third person.
Okay.
So let me look and see what is actually on here. Okay, so there's Revelations, Persona. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Siphon Filter. Well, nobody fucking remembers Siphon Filter.
I remember Siphon Filter.
The only reason everyone ever played Siphon Filter was the demo came with like the PlayStation Magazine, and then the demo you could taser dudes on the roof so hard that they would burst into flames and fall like a meteor.
I have played every Siphon Filter.
Why?
Because it's great.
Because he's Crow. That's why.
Because it's good. Siphon Filter's great. You guys, whatever. I like Siphon Filter.
Whatever. Fuck you. You guys suck.
Yeah. Siphon Filter is cool. Tenchu is cool. They should have put Tenchu on the fucking PlayStation Classic. No, like that'd be fun.
What is Destruction Derby doing on here?
I don't know. It doesn't even have Tomb Raider, which would make sense.
Why is Cool Borders 2 on here? Nobody remembers Cool Borders or Cool Borders 1.
See, here's the thing. Like, they fucking, like, if they had just included the DualShock as opposed to, like, the fucking original-ass, controller, they could have included so much better games. Like, every classics that everybody loves, like Apis... Oh.
Why is Pedal Arena to Scheiden in here?
I don't know, but, like...
Why are you...
They couldn't get Spyro because the remake came out, and I'm sure
Mhm.
Activision's not gonna let them do that. Same with Crash Bandicoot. So there's like iconic things, but
Yeah.
like Tomb Raider, put Tomb Raider on
We have
there.
so many first party shit here that you could have
Yeah.
added.
But I'm just trying to think of like iconic, like what are some iconic PlayStation games? Like Final Fantasy VII, yes, and they got that right.
Right.
But it has Metal Gear Solid, which is another one, so that's fair. But like, what are some other games that are like iconic? Silent Hill, it's not on there.
Nope.
Which even like Konami is obviously on board, so just put Silent Hill on there too.
And if you get Konami, you just go ahead and fucking slap Symphony of the Night on there.
Yeah, like Symphony of the
Everybody
Night would
loves
be
some
great in
Symphony of the
there.
Night.
But
put
the
some-
Symphony of the Night remake just came out recently, so they're not going to put that on
That's
the
not
PlayStation.
even a remake. It's just
the port thing, right? Like they're not going to put that on the PlayStation Classic.
I refuse to buy that because they don't include the original voices.
Die,
fair.
monster!
It's fair, but
Like,
you know
it's-
what I mean. Like they've got a thing, they've got a product with that on it. But like Silent Hill, you can't buy that anywhere. So like, why not just put it on there?
Why is there so many microfusion
Silent.
cells in here? Why am I complaining about that? Because
But
it's,
this
they're,
thing costs
they're free money.
$100. And I'm reasonably sure that for $100 you could go buy an actual PlayStation and get like Resident Evil and fucking
Okay, oh,
Final
I was
Fantasy
about to say
VII
you
and
can't
Metal
get
Gear
Resident
Solid.
Evil, but you can't. I was about to say you can't get Resident Evil, but I was thinking of Sawton. Sawton's like for some reason obscenely expensive for a physical copy.
only if you're trying to buy the first print. If you go for the PlayStation Classics, it's probably cheap.
You know what they could have done? They could have just reissued the PlayStation TV.
No, they'll never admit mistakes.
No, but like that can play that can play a bunch of PlayStation 1 games that you can buy from Sony for money. Like you can buy games and put it on it. Like there you go, right? Just put it in a different case and call it the PlayStation Classic. Done. Easy.
But the biggest crime of the PlayStation Classic is that it doesn't even run the games well.
Nope.
No, because it has PAL versions, which is funny. But it does have Intelligent Cube, thank fuck.
Cube!
And it has Resident Evil. So
Like,
that's nice.
I don't like the Nintendo, the NES Mini, and all that. I don't like them. But I will at least give them credit. They work. They do what they're supposed to do. They run the games like they originally ran. And the PlayStation Classic cannot manage that.
Yeah.
I hope this whole stupid idea fizzles and dies.
It's such a weird selection of games. It is. It's weird.
And like I said, like it wouldn't be that way if they had just included the DualShock, so that way they could get some better games on there. Like, of course they wouldn't put They're not going to put Spyro on there. They're not going to put Crash Bandicoot on there. They're not going to put Medieval on there.
Give me like fucking Tomb
I don't know why not, since they own Medieval.
Because there's a Medieval remake coming out.
We'll get people hyped for it then.
Yeah. But like, I want to give me fucking Toomba, give me like Omega Boost. Give me, I'm trying to remember what other games.
I'm gonna look up some first-party games from the PlayStation 1. I'm gonna see. Let's see. Sony Interactive Entertainment games. They could have put Aquanauts Holiday on there. That would be awesome. Just like confuse everybody with the fish watching game. Yes, that'd be awesome.
Wait, I thought that fish game was for the Dreamcast.
No, you're
that's
thinking
a
of
different
Seaman.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
The one narrated by Leonard.
Yes, that is
Nimoy.
exactly what I was thinking of.
Parappa the Rapper. That'd be fun.
They've recently released that on PS for like with upgraded PS4 graphics though. And guess what? The cutscenes still look like garbage. I bought that game and the cutscenes are still super really ultra compressed because they didn't bother redoing those.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is on here. Wild Arms, they did get that. So that makes sense. Let's see. Gran Turismo, that's kind of surprising. It doesn't have Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah, it would.
Right? You think there'd be something like that in there?
Like Legend of Legaia, I don't like that very much, but it is a JRPG, and I feel like that would probably make sense to put on there.
They probably could have gotten Soul Blade if they really wanted it.
Yeah. Ape Escape, they did make that.
Wipeout 2097.
Yeah.
Who
good
likes
one to put on
Ape Escape though?
I don't, but I'm just saying.
I think it was really popular in Japan, but not so much over here.
Third floor access is for executives.
Siphon Filter. I mean, they didn't even
That's-
put like,
that's
the
in
good
Siphon.
Siphon Filter on it.
Well, yeah, Siphon Filter.
Good.
No, it's nothing you
yes.
said. It's nothing you said. Nothing you said. It's just that my luck is absurdly good. So, please identify yourself. Ice cream. Okay, whatever.
Ice cream.
Bye.
Password accepted. I believe you can do the exact same thing at the Vegas gates.
Isn't one of the things in Vegas, like, if your luck is absurdly good and you keep winning, they eventually just kick you out because you win too much?
They can absolutely do it. Oh, you know what? Bloody Roar. They could have put fucking Bloody Roar in there.
Who likes
Yeah,
Bloody
true.
Roar is the thing.
I
Well,
don't know.
It's something to put in there.
It's more. Hey, it's better than. Well, actually, you know what? I like Jumping Flash, but Jumping Flash is not a game that anybody wants. So, like, at least Bloody Roar is a fighting game.
Yeah.
They could have put, like,
Bloody Roar.
They could have put the Kingsfield
here's
games
the
in
thing.
there.
I played Bloody Roar 2, and I was extremely mad for a series called Bloody Roar. There was no blood in it.
Yeah. But yeah, Kingsfield would have been cool. I mean, that's from
like with that FromSoft is pretty hot right now. That would
Yeah,
have been.
put Kingsfield on there, and everybody can be like, "Oh, this game actually sucks. Let's go back to playing Dark Souls."
Yeah, like putting Shadow Tower on there would be kind of cool.
Actually,
That's
if you
true.
put Kingsfield 3 on there, I think people would be fine with it.
I thought 2 was the best one personally.
I thought like most people were like Kingsfield 1 and 2 are really hard to go back to, but Kingsfield 3 is fine, I guess.
I don't know. Shadow Tower is cool. That's
the original Armored Core. They could have put that on there.
They could have. Yeah, that would
again. FromSoft were
I
also.
would say like Siphon Filter 2 is better than 1. That's a better game. Just put that on there. Put Legend of Dragoon on the fucking PlayStation Classic. People like that.
For some reason.
I don't know why. It wasn't a very good game.
Ape and I had the same exact reaction, but in different words, and that's why we're friends.
I like that this list includes things I've never heard of, like Jim Henson's The Hoobs, the iconic PlayStation game. Hey, you know what should be on the fucking PlayStation Classic is Klonoa.
Yeah, Klonoa. A game I completely forgot exists, but it here is pretty good. Okay, I unlocked a safe, but where the fuck's the safe? Oh, the safe's over here. I found it. I found it, guys. I found the safe.
But, like, genuinely not putting Gran Turismo on there is weird, because they own the rights, they own the entire series, and it's, like, a PlayStation thing that people know about. Like,
yeah. And, like, wasn't the first Gran Turismo, like, a fucking, like, it wasn't even DualShock, so it would have been fine?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Oh,
It might have
okay.
been
They don't
DualShock.
they don't bug me after the first one bugs me. Got it. Hacking skill of 100 is required. Fuck you, game.
I don't know. Anyway, like, I actually do like Siphon Filter. I think it's fun, but it's still a weird thing because, like, not a lot of people.
I remember hearing about Siphon Filter, and I also remember hearing about the fact that you can tase a guy in the nuts so hard that his head explodes. So
If you tase someone long enough, they catch on fire and burn to death. It's pretty funny.
Your taser was also, for some reason, long enough to reach people on rooftops.
Yes, you can kill people with the taser, like, across.
That was
like,
literally the only thing I ever did in the demo. Just
Pretty
that
funny.
over. It's really funny.
Like, Mortal Kombat, right? Like,
put the Mortal Kombat trilogy
Mortal
on there.
Kombat
Yeah,
3.
that like no, not even 3. Just put Mortal Kombat trilogy on there because Mortal Kombat trilogy is like all 3 of them in one.
that's like a super iconic thing from that era. The PlayStation version is fine. Like, people would play that. People
The
would buy
PlayStation
that.
version is probably actually better than the Sega version because it's a closer port.
Yeah, like there's all these things that they could do. But seriously, why the fuck is Tomb Raider not on the
I
PlayStation
know,
Classic?
right?
It's so
What
obvious.
the fuck?
The most like obvious conclusion is that, and it's not there. Maybe they asked and like couldn't get permission. I don't know why, but it's possible. But they got Final Fantasy VII, which is owned by the same company. So like I don't know. You know, like Tomb Raider is owned by Squaresoft now. They could put it on there if they wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like that new Tomb Raider just came out, so it would have been like, hey, did you like the new Tomb Raider? Well, here you go. Here's where it all began.
Here's the really shitty, awful version.
Yeah, here's the
Well,
really
I think most
fucking
people
awful.
don't like the new Tomb Raider that much.
Because
So-
they made the same game 3 times now.
I love the first Tomb Raider a lot. I actually do, but
I like the.
I realize that
I'm one of those weirdos who also likes the second one.
Are we talking about the original Tomb Raider or the new series?
The new series.
Original.
Oh, I'm talking about the new
Oh.
series. Okay.
I like Tomb Raider 1. I love it.
I played. Okay, so I tried playing Tomb Raider 1 when I was doing that Let's Play of Tomb Raider 2013, and I tried. I honestly tried. I could not. I just couldn't after a while. It's like it was fucking. I could not. I gave up around that around the point where like you're in this temple and there's a bunch of rooms labeled with like different Norse gods or like different just gods in general, and you have to go in there each one and get a key, and it's like fuck it, I could not. I just couldn't after that. Like it was just it's very very difficult. It did not age well.
This is a Sony produced game, Spice World, the Spice Girls game.
Oh god, that fucking weird ass thing.
Yes, Spice World. I've heard of Spice World. I will not play Spice World, but I've heard of Spice World.
Toomba would be a good choice though. Not as long as it's not Toomba 2.
Choice, yeah.
Even I didn't play Toomba 2.
Well, you made the right choice because it's bad. They did put Mr. Driller on there, which
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in here.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm not the one playing, so.
But honestly, if they just put a bunch of like weird RPGs on it, probably people would be down for that. Like
Star Ocean. They could have put Star Ocean on.
Yeah,
except Star Ocean sucks. Star Ocean really fucking sucks, dude.
Look, people for some reason like Star Ocean 2, and Tri-Ace is desperate for money, so I'm sure they could have gotten it.
I wonder if they could have swung Xenogears somehow.
They got Final Fantasy VII. Like they obviously have SquareSoft like on board.
Yeah.
Think of all the other SquareSoft games that they could put on there. Air Guys. People like Air Guys, right?
Do they? Do they though?
Yes.
Are you
They
sure?
do. I'm sure.
Okay.
If you say so.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed.
They do. But like Final Fantasy VII, why not put the other Final Fantasies on there? Why not put Tactics on there? Everybody loves Final Fantasy Tactics.
I can't go against orders, can I?
Like Tactics is one of people like that's considered one of the best RPG like JRPGs ever made. People love it. They'd buy it, right? And why isn't R-Type Delta on there? Apparently Sony helped develop that, and that game is amazing. That's a great R-Type. And it's good shit.
Who fucking knows?
I like how this guy was like, I can't ignore my orders, can I? I was like, fuck yeah, fuck the cops. You can get rid of that, or you can get rid of that order. He's like, okay, fine, whatever.
Did you notice that? Did you hear they're remaking Crash Team Racing?
Yeah.
They are?
Yes.
Huh.
I told you that.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Huh. I have
it's getting
brain problems, dude. So
coming out next summer.
Got the brain worms. What's going
I
on?
hope
looks like I got brain
Fire-
problems. Shrug. Reginald. Laugh track.
It's good. It's good. He's a good bird.
He's a good bird.
Good bird.
I wish that comic would update more often because I still have it in my favorites and I check up on it like once a month and it's still the comic where Reginald's drinking suntan lotion. Not suntan lotion, sunscreen. Sunscreen. There's a difference.
Yes. Guess I got brain problems.
Guess I got brain problems. That is my favorite. I wish I could buy a shirt of that.
You can. They sell those, don't they?
Is it still being made? I thought that was out of print.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Probably.
Somebody look that up for me.
Yes, you can buy a brain problem shirt.
Oh.
It's Reginald shrugging.
Yeah, that's what he do.
Yep. But no, they've got to focus on working on their crappy comic about a cowgirl. That's what they're doing.
I like Back, okay?
Okay.
Back is alright. However, I will say this. He is a good boy is fantastic.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
I love He is a good boy.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and I'd like to do one for you.
What?
There's an NCR emergency two-way radio.
Okay.
You're not alone out
Oh, it's a ranger.
The NCR
It's a ranger talking from inside Victor
Yeah.
and through Boone.
Yep.
So two different people all tried to pull your camera away at once and it didn't work.
I just, you know what would have made the PlayStation Classic good is if you could just buy the PlayStation 1 games from PSN. Problem solved. There, I fixed it. Right? Like, that's it. That's all you gotta do.
I'm sure then back in New Vegas, though. Yep.
Fancy pants. You gotta ask Victor about Benny.
I did ask him about Benny.
Alright.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas.
Are you going to help House?
So
Help him into his grave.
This is. Do I have those perks? Hold on. I have no idea what perks I have. I have Black Widow and Shrez La Femme. Cool.
I'm excited for them to make a PlayStation 2 classic.
There's
which will only contain one game.
That one game
is just have Jack and Daxter. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all.
Oh please, you're giving them too much credit by saying that they'll give them an extremely popular first-party title. No, the only game it's gonna have is Alter Echo.
It'll only have Fantavision.
It'll have Alter Echo and Fantavision, and that's it.
Yes.
But yeah, I know a couple of things about this game, and one of the things I know is that you can have sex with Benny if you have certain perks. So
why would you?
I don't know, so I can get him into a hotel room and then kill him when he's sleeping.
Hey, pretty sure.
Yeah.
He does have a stylish suit.
He does have a very stylish suit. You can give
like
Benny a foot job. This is canon. What? What?
I like that you can convince Benny that you're just a very hardworking employee, and that's the reason you followed him. And he's like, "Oh, I guess that makes sense. That sounds legit."
Yeah. Yeah.
You just really care about your job.
I shot you in the face, and I'm a little bit miffed about that, but it's all right. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm not mad. In fact, here, these are my boobs.
I mean, you occasionally get shot in the head. It's just part of the job.
Okay, he just exploded into meat.
Turn him into blood. Don't hit Boone by accident, you'll die.
Yeah, he'll fucking shoot me dead.
Are you gonna take Boone with you to go see Caesar? You'll have a good
Probably.
time.
Boone's fucking great, and I love him.
He is pretty good.
He's stomping on his dick.
Yeah.
I usually take what's her name, the super mutant, with me. What's her name?
God, I don't remember.
I don't know. Please don't spoil things for me. Thank you.
You haven't played this before?
No.
I thought you had. You always talk about how this is better than Fallout 3.
And it is better than Fallout 3, because even though I
How
haven't...
do you know?
Because what I have played of it is immensely better than all of Fallout 3 combined. I'm telling you right now.
He's not wrong.
All right then, but yeah, Boone's cool. But there's some other. There's a couple really crappy companions, though. I will say, like what's her name? Rose. Rose is boring.
Welcome to the
She's boring.
Sure thing. Anything else I can do for you?
You don't have any stim packs. You're useless to me.
It's true.
Like, that's really all I need right now, because, like, I've got a giant fuck-off hammer.
You need water? I got water.
Anyway, like, once you've played New Vegas, a lot about Fallout 4 makes a lot more sense. Because they were really clearly trying to imitate it. Like, the structure, in a lot of ways. So it's like, Act 1 is getting to the city, then stuff happens in the city, then you go and join a faction, and then the final confrontation happens. Like, that's it. And that's what they did in 4 as well. But it's not as good. Because the cities... Honestly, New Vegas is not a great city either, but it's got some cool stuff in it at least. And Diamond City sucks. So... and then they did the same thing... Obsidian did the same thing in Eternity 2. With Deadfire. They just did the same thing again. Which is fine. But... I really liked Deadfire. Apparently it was a huge flop, and they lost a ton of money on it.
He
So
leaves you with a note that says, "Where'd you learn that 18-karat trick with the heels of your feet? Canonical foot job." What the fuck, game?
Yeah, Chris Avallone probably wrote that part.
Chris Avallone probably did write that part. I'm not gonna even pretend that he didn't write that part.
What if we made them do a foot job joke? Let's put that in there. And you're like, all right, Chris. All right.
Listen,
can he also talk about what makes the nature of a man? No.
Listen, at least he's not like David Jaffe, who will who likes going into the part of God of War 1 where you have the sex with the two ladies wearing the cow suit, and because he's got developer camera controls, so he can watch the scene as you play it instead of just watching an urn bounce around or something.
Chris Avallone likes to hang out on the RPG Codex forums where they like make Nazi and Holocaust jokes. It's a fun time. It's great. He's great. What a great man. Yeah. He's like, only the Nazis understand. That's me, Chris Avallone.
Oh man, I didn't know Chris Avallone was also PewDiePie.
There are some similarities. But we have to all band together to keep PewDiePie as #1 most subscribed person. That's what we gotta do. Heaven forbid someone else have that right. Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, PewDiePie's a piece of garbage! I've known this for a while!
It's true. It's true. I was thinking, have you ever played, like, what's the deal with Fortnite? Like, everybody plays Fortnite.
I've never played a single solitary second of Fortnite, my dude.
It's the most popular video game in history.
It is the most popular video game in the world. Have not played a single second of it.
Maybe it's good.
Maybe it is good. I wouldn't fucking know. I don't play, I don't play those, like, Battle Royale games, so... I know that PUBG was really big and really popular. Have not played a single fucking second of that either. Like, my dude, yeah. I don't play that sort of shit.
Yeah.
It's not my bag. a game where you can
some
win
point.
by basically by shooting only one person at the very end because, or no, you don't even need to shoot anybody, because like if they're caught in the zone that's like, hey, we're shrinking the zone, and you get caught in it, then they get caught in it. You can just win by just not meeting a single solitary person.
I feel like that's probably unlikely to happen. But...
It's unlikely to happen, so you're likely have to, if you can likely win by only killing one person in the entire game. Like, they drop 100 people in there, and you have no idea who the fuck is in there.
I've been... I hope it gets cheap. I'd love to play the new Assassin's Creed sometime, but I don't have
Odyssey?
$60 to drop on a video.
Yeah,
Yeah, Odyssey.
Odyssey seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
Origins I
I'm not
really
sure
liked.
about the
I
new
don't
capture
have the-
mechanic in Odyssey.
Hmm?
Nothing. I don't know. You know what? I was just making.
Yeah, you were. I got it. I got it after I could parse what you said. Also, what the fuck is up with your face, dude? Why is that texture like that?
He's
Oh,
dirty.
because he's dirty.
Dirty boy.
I know he's a dirty boy, but like, why is the texture like that? Hold on.
Because this is still using the same engine as Fallout 3.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. You're in Freeside. Get
This
old
dude's a
Freeside.
drug dealer, so, you know, his face all fuck.
Go hang out with the kings. They're the best.
Who shot me? What?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who shoot you around here too.
That's a giant
Well, I
rat.
guess
Is that a rat? Is that a kangaroo rat? Is that a mutant ass kangaroo rat hopping around?
Yeah, I think it's someone's pet if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But its pathing has gotten fucked up because that just happens a lot in Freeside. It's not a very well-made area. Yeah. They really, they had a lot of big plans for the New Vegas area, but they were not able to execute them, and it becomes pretty obvious. There's a lot of sort of areas you can't, go into, or that are, walled off really heavily, because they couldn't get it to work within the constraints and within the time they had.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
pretty...
that's Black Isle Studios or Obsidian. That's Obsidian for you. You fucking have to just accept the fact that they're going to be told a time frame, and then they're going to be told a different time frame that is a year less than the time frame that they were given, and that there will be heavy penalties for not following that new time frame that they just dropped on you because they want the thing out by Christmas. So they're just going to cut out a shitload of the game in order to get it out on time. And then they're blacklisted anyway because fuck you.
Oh, you should go in that building on the right. You should go in there.
Building the cafe?
The fort. No, the big fort.
Oh, that's a
To
building?
the right of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old Mormon fort.
Mm-hmm.
A mort.
It's the Mort. The Mormon fort.
Howdy.
That's where all the... Yeah.
I've been around a while. Currently working
Do
for
their
followers,
evil Mormon magic.
but it's getting rather dull.
I don't think there's any Mormons there anymore, but that's where the followers are.
Thug looking to intercept supply shipments. There isn't much
So I
to do around here.
understand they're trying to get away from the name Mormons or something.
They do not want to be called Mormon anymore. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Something about they realized one of their leaders had a revelation that God actually hates that we don't have the word Christ or something in our name or something like that.
No, they've never internally they've never been officially they've always been the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints internally, and they're saying stop calling us Mormon. That's not our name for ourselves.
Well, stop being weird and fucking around in politics then.
Yeah. So
and show us your special gold palpal underwear, damn it. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. I have a friend who is a Mormon priest. By the way, he does not believe in the religion at all, but he's an
ex-Mormon.
Yeah, he's an ex-Mormon, and he's an ex-Mormon priest, and they have special underwear that's gold.
They all have special underwear.
Yeah, so the president of the church has decided that they should not call themselves Mormons, they should use the full name, and then other people should also do that. Why did he decide this? But he did, so that's what that's about.
I'll do what I want. I'll call you Mormons. I don't care.
Did I just flirt with the ghoul?
Maybe.
You can. That's true.
Man for free,
Um,
and he'll be back asking for more. Feed a man a bullet, you won't hear from him again. And I may have answers. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered.
So, with New Vegas being right here, we must not be too far away from New Reno.
What about him?
Because New Reno was in Fallout 2, so this is just.
I don't think.
Yeah, but Reno's like in the west part of.
Yeah.
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's.
Yeah, I don't think New Reno's in this game, unless I've.
It's not. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I knew wouldn't be in the game. I'm just saying we're just close by.
Las Vegas is like far southeast Nevada.
Isn't like Reno like literally like 300 miles from Las Vegas anyway?
It's literally the other side of Nevada from Las Vegas. Like they're separated by the entire state.
Also, oh no, the game crashed again. What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, it didn't. What? What happened?
Oh. Okay.
What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was, but it didn't crash. So.
Good.
Also, I was just in Reno.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago, and I can tell you 100%, it just looked exactly like it does in New Vegas. It really does look like that.
Did you see any fucking cops wearing short shorts running around anywhere?
No, I did not.
Aww.
I did see in like 70-degree weather people wearing heavy jackets, which was really weird.
What?
It was like 60 or 70 degrees in there, and people were dressed up like it was winter. It was weird.
Okay, yeah.
There was not a single green plant anywhere to be seen. My brother pointed out multiple hills that had caught on fire, and the honest to God, the only way I could tell that it had been on fire was because you could still see the flame retardant that had been dumped everywhere.
Like
that was the only way
I understand that like some people like when you live in a different area, it's like different things are going to be cold for you. But heavy jackets in 70-degree weather? What?
It was weird. It was like being in reverse Narnia, I guess.
Wait.
It was strange.
This ambient music's from fucking Fallout 1. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's got some stuff like that around this part.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And here are the followers, and they're all right. They're okay. They're one of the minor factions, so they don't do a whole lot. But
yeah,
you can
I
hang out with
sleep here. Yeah, but I'm completely healed up, and I'm not playing on like that realism mode where you have to sleep and eat and shit.
You're playing as a woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you probably can't get the. Yeah, you can't do the thing.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Nevada, I just write off that entire state as being garbage.
Hear that, Squares? Hear that, Squares? Hear that, Squares?
I've told Squares to this.
I
told Squares that before.
She actually said something like before the stream even started that that she wasn't going to stand by you trash talking her state. But guess what? Nevada sucks.
I've never been to Nevada.
Neither have I. I can just tell you that it sucks. It's a big fucking desert.
You were like you do get a very good picture of what Nevada looks like playing this game. I don't know if I was just there during the wrong months, but it was mid-October. There was not a single bit of green as far as the eye could see. I did not see a tree for about 2 hours of driving.
I like deserts though. Deserts are pretty.
No, they're
Not these. This was just endless sagebrush as far as you could see.
I mean, I live in Texas, so
Yeah, you're probably used to it then. I live in the Appalachian Mountains, and it was flat, and there was no green, and I started to freak out after a while.
it's great. You just put your car on in cruise control, and you just do something else.
Yes, you do. You really do. Just stretches of 90. What was it? 95
Thugs and thieves are all
or 80? It was 80. It was Highway 80.
Just I drove out to West Texas once, and there's like a 300-mile stretch of road with no cars or towns. You just drive straight. It's just a straight line.
More or less, yeah. Just
go.
Went from Reno to Salt Lake City, and it was just literally just put the fucking cruise control on, and then you would pass an 18-wheeler and nothing else.
Yeah.
You saw the salt flats, and that was kind of interesting, but there's just like fucking nothing for miles and miles.
Innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes.
Is this woman basically this game's version of Moira, but far less annoying?
I don't think you can recruit this lady.
Yeah, she only gives you a couple like quests and things like that. But
go find Arcade Ganon.
But he can't get Arcade because he's playing as a lady.
Oh, that's right.
Well, no, you can still recruit him, but it's harder.
He's a natural chemist.
I've got both of those perks that let me have extra dialogue options.
Well, but no,
not with Arcade Ganon.
Oh.
By the way,
he's not Arcade Ganon.
That's what I'm calling him because that's hilarious.
Arcade is a cool dude. He's my bro.
Arcade Ganon.
Okay, let me go talk to these.
Actually, I guess you're right. It is Arcade Ganon. I forgot. That is his last name. But he's cool.
Let me find these nice people that are apparently super high.
They are extremely high. But yeah, Arcade's around here somewhere. You could say hi to him if you want.
I'm going to go help these people who are super high first, because I've already left the building, and I am too lazy to go back in.
Arcade Ganon is hilarious with low intelligence.
He's a good character. Especially if you are a gay man, and then he's your bro. You can have a bromance with him. Oh, the Kings. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm not going in there yet. I'm going to find this man who's high AF.
You can say fuck, Kalon. We're all adults here.
Yeah.
High AF.
There's some cool stuff in Freeside, too. It's just kind of like... There's a lot of boarded up buildings.
Isn't the sex robot in here?
There's the quest to find the sex robot.
Yes. One of the bars in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the quest to find Fisto.
Yeah, yeah. And the gun place is there too, right? The gun people.
The Silversmith Arms or something?
Yeah. The Van Graffs. Anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff. I like New Vegas a lot. It's a good game.
Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paper.
I like the what is it? The eyes wide shut people in the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, but you don't want to like ruin that stuff. But yeah, I like the Ultra Lux. That whole thing.
So this drug dealer is selling him basically poisoned beer. I think that's what the implication is. Is this?
I mean, beer is literally poison.
Well, yeah, but also like this is extra poisoned beer, I guess.
It's weird because like Fallout New Vegas has a bunch of factions, but most of them there's only like 10 people in them, so like it doesn't really do a whole lot. You know? Like, there's only, like, 15 followers of the Apocalypse in the whole game. So, like, if they get mad at you, all you have to do is just not go in the fort. And it doesn't really matter. And if they like you, similarly, it doesn't really matter that much. but that's fine. It's all right.
Yeah.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Okay, so there's 2 arrows over here, so that means like his drug dealer's over this way. And there's the other guy I think I need to talk to. Oh no. Hey you, Dixon.
Looking for a fix, man?
If I remember correctly, Yahtzee did not like this game.
Yeah, oh hey,
Piece of
Yahtzee has a shitty video game opinion. What a shocker.
Shocking, right? Yeah.
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things. Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me. Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Good.
I'm sure I'll
Good.
about you
Good. I have fucking taken care of the drug man. Saul Drugman of the New Hampshire Drugmans.
Usually, when you take care of something, it means hit with hammer till head explode. But
Well, yeah, but I mean,
you actually talked it out this time.
yeah.
Good.
I remember my character in Fallout 3 being extremely uncharismatic and like having like 1 charisma, and then I just ended up pumping everything into speech anyway. So it was just like this world's most ineloquent person just being like, stop doing bad things. Oh, okay. When you put it that way.
Well, I don't want to hurt the Hulk's feelings.
He's so handsome. But yeah, all this stuff. You got a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Hey.
The other person I'm supposed to be talking to in this area, like,
Oh, I don't remember.
apparently Boone is standing right near them, so there's that.
Like I said, this area is kind of a pain in the ass to navigate.
Oh, there they are.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use
Like, whenever I wanted to go talk to like the kings or whoever, I always got lost.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries.
Got my chems.
I'll be here soon enough.
You know what character I think I hate the most in Fallout 4?
Is it Preston?
No, it's Grandma Drugs.
Damn hands won't stop
Oh, her, yeah.
I hate that lady so much.
Yeah, she's annoying. She's very bad.
Trying to fucking build my settlement, and she comes and, hey, kid, give me some
Yahtzee
fucking
thinks
drugs so I can see
the
the
original
future.
God of War is the only good action game. What the fuck? Does he not like Bayonetta or Bayonetta 2 or Wonderful 101 or literally anything else Platinum made that isn't for Activision? Like, seriously.
No one in the year 2018 should give a single solitary shit what Yahtzee thinks.
I still think the Devil May Cry 3 is better than Bayonetta, I think.
Have you played it recently?
Yes?
I don't know. I wouldn't even say...
Jacob, drugs are for the weak!
Devil May Cry 3 is awesome, alright? It's a good game.
Devil May Cry 1 was good, but it hadn't aged well. We don't talk about Devil May Cry 2.
We could talk about it if you'd like.
Let's not at all. Let's not do that at all.
He accused Bayonetta of being a God of War ripoff before playing. What the fuck?
Well, fuck him, really.
I helped kick his
Like-
addiction to the chems. Aw, yeah. All it took was
And
more
all it took
drugs.
was like a big lady with a hammer saying, "Stop doing drugs."
No, it
Okay.
it took a big lady with a hammer going, "Here's some more drugs to kick your addiction to these drugs that you are addicted to originally." Well, when you put it that way. To be fair,
follow you around.
my big lady with
if
my lady with the big hammer is no stranger to drugs herself. This is like the first Fallout game where I've actually used drugs.
Yeah, I never get around to using them because I don't want to get addicted, and it's annoying.
Devil May Cry 3 is fun. I wouldn't put it above Bayonetta though. Devil May Cry 4, maybe.
Oh, I don't like 4 as much.
Meh.
I don't like playing as Nero. He's annoying to play as.
I like him. He's little. He's Virgil.
His sword is annoying to use. You have to rev it. It's a pain. I did not like that.
I like how that fucking army has standard issue rev swords.
Yes, well, that's true.
The only way you can help me now is a load of detox chems. At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually...
A lot of good games came out this year, it's true. Dragon Quest XI I ended up really loving a lot, which was surprising.
Oh yeah, that's actually one for your list there, Kalon. Or did you not end up playing Dragon Quest XI? I thought you did.
I played some of it, but I never did finish it. So I need to find what do I need to find for this man? I need to find
He wants Fixer.
No, like 2 doses of Fixer and a bottle of whiskey. So what do I have? Let's see.
Catsroy says Dragon Quest XI is a lot of game. It's pretty long. That's true.
I don't have any of those things, so I need to find all of them.
It's a lot shorter than Dragon Quest VII, which is like the famous longest RPG. It's like 200 hours long. Which is insane.
Fuck that.
When you say 200 hours long, is that including post game or?
No.
Oh.
You could also do the post game if you wanted. And then it's like 300 hours long.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Christ. Like,
which is all grinding because it's not fun.
Listen,
but,
I did a lot of grinding post game for Final Fantasy X, and no, not interested. Where's Dixon so that I can buy more drugs? So I can buy drugs to get this guy to get off of drugs. Here we are.
I'm hoping that.
Looking for a fix, man?
I am hoping that they put some more Dragon Quests on PC though. Like there's those mobile ports which are actually really good. Put those on PC. I'd buy them. They're good.
I don't want to buy his specific whiskey though. Does it matter if I buy his whiskey or not?
Probably not.
Dixon's special blend of whiskey.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I think it does because the thing didn't pop that I have the correct items.
Oh, it's too bad.
Look, 2 doses of Fixer and a bottle of whiskey for Bill. Yeah, I need like a legit actual bottle of whiskey.
Go to one of the casinos. They'll have some.
You won't accept Dixon's whiskey. He knows what he does to that stuff.
Yeah.
You can probably buy booze in one of the bars.
Yeah, probably.
Or something.
Dixon's whiskey made out of real spit and dirt.
Yeah. Like the Three Kings is a bar, right?
The kid is playing with his.
The Kings is a bar, right?
The Kings.
Dixon's whiskey, fermented from the finest drifter.
The Kings is one of the gangs, but I think they might have booze. I don't remember. They are a cool faction.
I'm pretty sure they're like anti-drugs, actually.
Oh.
They have a dog, though.
Let's see.
It's the King's School of Impersonation.
Silver Rush. We can go to the Silver Rush.
Oh yeah.
afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in.
Silver Rush is over there.
We're selling. It should only take a moment. There. I've stored all of your weapons.
They
When you leave, I'll hand them all back to
that's
you.
like the gun place, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, asshole.
Please get to the point.
It's very rude. Thank you.
Payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate.
This is a hell of an honor system. I'm definitely not going to steal your guns.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't, so like,
Before leaving this
I guess it's fine.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
I think I understand what the issue
The Van Graffs.
Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it.
But
Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren.
yeah, like it's weird because Square put those really crappy like mobile versions of Final Fantasy games on the PC. Like, but they have mobile versions of Dragon Quest that people like and think are good. So why not put those on Steam instead?
Well, does this ash pile have? No, it doesn't have anything on it. I was
No,
really
this is a
hoping
gun
that the.
shop.
I was really hoping that the ash pile would have like.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Let me see what you have for
If
sale.
you
Do
rob-
have any whiskey? No.
The place across the street has booze. I remember that, but
I'm really trying to find it fast for him because I'm worried that if I don't do it in a certain amount of time, then he will die.
he might. I don't remember.
Oh, the Atomic Wrangler. Here we are. Yeah, this looks like a place that sells booze.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Sure, take a look.
Whiskey! Here we are. Let's buy one of those.
Nice.
Thanks.
Bartender, I will take an entire fucking bottle of whiskey to go.
Wait, what?
That's a thing bars do, right?
Click 2 doses of Fixer and a... Did I not buy 2 doses of Fixer? Hold on.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Fixer 2, yeah. Whiskey?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I should be able to heal this guy.
Oh, it says it's optional, so...
Oh, that might be why I can't do it. But okay.
Alright. Oh.
I felt like I was dying these past weeks off and on, but the worst is yet to come. In a few days, though, I should be free. I'll head over to the following.
Good old Bill Ronti.
Help me through this.
Yeah, I did it. I got them both sober. Technically.
Sure you did. By giving them drugs.
I gave them more drugs, but the drugs are being used to make them sober from drugs they're already on.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. It turns out 2 wrongs do make a right.
The ultimate sobriety is death.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
If it can be bought, it can be found and make a... Listen, kid, maybe emote a little more. Okay?
I think you can fast travel to the fort if you
Yeah,
want.
but it's right here.
Yeah.
It would actually take more time to load it in than it probably would to walk there.
Alright, fair enough.
Where's the doctor? I knew... Oh, wait. Oh, there's a quest marker pointing to her. That's right. She's actually in the fort.
Yeah, some of the buildings.
Upstairs. I can steal the surgical tubing. I can steal the bone saw.
If you want, I suppose.
Bone
I am
saw's
very
ready! I got you in the ring for 2 minutes, little man.
Was that was Jim Duggan, right? That's him, that guy?
I don't fucking know.
Is that Roddy Piper? Roddy
No.
Piper's a wrestler?
Yeah, he was a wrestler, but I don't know.
Oh, it's a snow globe. Just take the snow globe.
Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
It was played by Randy Savage.
Okay. Randy Savage.
Ripped Randy Savage, by the way.
Not much happens in Freeside.
Roddy Piper was in a really good movie, though. He was in They Live, which is awesome.
Also ripped Roddy Piper.
He was also in Saints Row 4.
That's true. As was Tim Thomerson, which excited me, but probably not anybody else. But Tim Thomerson is in that game.
I fucking don't remember who was in 3, but it was Burt Reynolds. That's right, Mayor Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
Male Burt Reynolds?
Mayor, Mayor, Burt Reynolds.
Burnt Reynolds?
Shut the fuck up.
Jeff has pointed out that Roddy Piper was in Hell Comes to...
Okay.
True. He played Max Hell, the guy who is...
Oh, fuck yes. Stimpaks. Give me the Stimpaks.
He's the last non-sterile guy, and he has to fight some frogs. That's the plot of that movie. And then they made a sequel where he was recast as Robert Zadar, who does not look at all
Rip Robert Zadar, by the way.
Yeah, rest in peace, Robert Zadar. But then they made a sequel to that, and he was replaced by Scott Shaw, who is still alive, making terrible movies to this day. So, there's that. But yeah, Robert Zadar, he was a cool guy. He was pretty cool. And the world has lost a great chin in Robert Zadar.
Yes.
Him and his enormous chin. But he was in some interesting things. He had an interesting career. He was in Samurai Cop. He was in
Soul Taker.
He's in Soul Taker. He was the Maniac Cop in Maniac Cop, which was a successful slasher movie.
When he wasn't making movies, Robert Zadar used to moonlight as a hammer.
Is that true?
No, he did not use his face to drive nails into wood.
He could probably handle it. He could do it.
Probably could, but I don't think his insurance would be too happy.
Good old Robert Zadar. But yeah, he's in Samurai Cop. He's the guy who has to fight Samurai Cop. And he was in many other crappy movies. But, that's just how it is.
Oh, you just get experience points. Well, that was enough to actually bump me up to the next level, so...
What did you want
Well, you got fame with the faction too, but Blaza didn't do that much. But
that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good. They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that. What?
Okay. Oh, enough of your good works have been passed at people like you. Yes.
Hooray.
Yep.
Okay. More speech seems good.
You hear that lady who came into town? She bought all of our stim packs and then gave 2 people a bunch of drugs. She's great. Love her.
She bought medical supplies from us and then donated them back to us. She's so great.
First I thought that was a bobblehead. Are there bobbleheads in this game?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, also snow globes, which you should steal her snow globe.
What?
She has a snow globe.
Did I steal her snow globe?
Because Mr. House will pay you money for it.
Oh, I don't even need to steal it. It's just taking. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can.
She just doesn't mind me taking her snow globe. She's like, wow, that's that much less junk off my shelf.
I'm taking this shit. Okay, you have the big hammer. You do what you want.
You did give someone drugs, so you deserve the snow globe.
Yeah.
Just let me keep my brains on the inside of my skull, please. That's all I want out of life.
Give me another quest to do. Come on, lady. Like, you talked of all this stuff about how much people need. How you need people to.
Go say hi to Arcade.
Let's talk about.
Wake up! Give me something to do. Wake up!
I know they sell a lot of guns.
A rear. Oh my god! Stop misunderstanding everything I say.
The old Mormon fort. The followers of the apostle here in Freeside.
You could. I mean, you could just go into New Vegas if you want.
Nah.
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we hope to forge a.
I thought like you had more people that you need. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the Atomic Wrangler and see if I can't get them to like agree to bring medical supplies to this place. I think that's one. I think that's one of the things she said that she needed help with.
Yeah.
Not pronouncing things correctly, and maybe I will. No. Fuck off forever. I will never pronounce anything correctly. You cannot make me. This is my stand. This is where I draw. This is where I will. This is the hill I will die on. Fuck you. I will never ever pronounce anything correctly.
That's fair. That's a fair thing.
Who is standing outside my house screaming, pronounce things correctly? Never. I will never correct anything pronouncedly. Show yourself, coward.
I will face a pronunciation guide and walk backwards into hell.
Hey, welcome back.
Buddy, they don't even let me fuck the pronunciation.
They have the tech know-how to make our skills look more efficient.
Dictionaries, $3,600. Please, somebody help me budget. My family is dying.
My family is dying.
Plus, the extra alcohol.
I keep buying candles.
For their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components.
Buddy, they don't even let me fuck the thesaurus.
Should be able to whip
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it.
Just need to agree to fix up their skills and keep them maintained. Plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make them.
There is no difference between good and bad pronunciation, you idiot.
You moron.
You moron.
You fucking
group.
I'm glad that we have turned drill into my fuck up. Mr. Gutsy. Oh.
I'm not owned. I'm not owned. I continue to insist as I shrink and turn into a car and curb.
Car curb.
Listen, I will bust out the Baltimore accent if you continue to say that I don't pronounce things correctly, because let me tell you about fucking Baltimore.
You pronounce things incorrectly.
Incorrectly.
So
Incorrect.
you persecute Kalon because he has different pronunciation.
How interesting. Grills get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
I
like
to
it.
remove it. Yes.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. It's been a godsend.
All right. Okay.
Good job. You helped followers.
Anyway, if you want to know what the Baltimore accent is like, this is basically it. Hun. I forgot the hun at the end. They always say hun at the end.
You talking like you're from Baltimore? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a Baltimore accent, hun.
Oh, surely.
Like, people who are from Baltimore insist that, John Travolta's accent in Hairspray is over-exaggerating things, but it's really not. He got really close to it.
Yeah, they're talking about how they translate things. Baltimore? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can stop that now.
You can never stop.
Oh no.
Dang old pronunciation. Tell you what.
Just go full Boomhauer with it.
You might as well at this point.
That's how people. Hey, I know plenty of people who talk like Boomhauer. All right.
It's people who don't live in the South don't realize is that King of the Hill is a documentary.
It's very accurate. Yeah. Yeah.
Except for the part where the Megalomart blows up.
No, that occasionally happens.
Oh.
There's an episode where, like, one of the minor plots is Bill is, like, sitting in a chair waving at people for help, and people think he's, like, waving at them, and he's, like, dying of the heat. And that was a guy really did that. That's based on a real person. Everything's real. It's all real.
Art is a lie. Nothing is real.
I went to see my parents recently, and they had bought a Boggle set, and all I could think of was King of the Hill.
Boggle?
At least you're above Boggle playing chicken.
Loser! You're a loser! You feeling sorry for yourself? Bobby? Boy ain't right. The university,
that boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Dale, if it gets 1 degree hotter here in Texas, I'm gonna kick your ass. I like the episode where Peggy imagines hell and Hank is there. Right?
That's a clean burning hell, I'll tell you what.
Propane.
That episode where the kids make a propane video game.
Yes. Yes, and Hank gets addicted to it.
Oh my god!
How do
I see. Okay, so I don't know much about New Vegas, but I do know I can get this cool dog with his brain showing as a partner.
You can.
I want him. Come here. Join me, doggy. Join me, cyborg doggy.
You gotta do some stuff to get that dog.
Stand each other. Join me. Together we will be unstoppable.
It's a cyber dog.
I'm the king. What can I do for you?
It's the king.
Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for? You're kidding me, right? No, from the look in your eye, I can tell you're not kidding. Wow, you should really be more careful with your money. Here, this should cover it, so there's no hard feelings.
Oh, he just gave me my money back because I told him. Oh, that's so good. I love that they can do that. Yeah, King, you're all right.
They're the good people. They're good.
Maybe so. You look like
They're nice people. They modeled themselves on the king.
Yep. The greatest of all
I
people.
take it if I help him, I get his dog.
I think eventually you can get the dog that way, yeah.
You have to fix his dog for him. You have to find the dog a new brain.
No, you do that later, right? So, but if you do some stuff for him, he asks you like what he can do for you. You can ask for the dog, from what I remember, something like that, or whatever. But yeah, he'll give you the dog eventually. That's a clean burning hell, I tell you what. The university where I am, I'm in grad school right now. I'm almost done, graduating in May, and then who knows what'll happen then. But they have a collection of like all the papers from when King of the Hill was being produced, and like a bunch of memorabilia and stuff from the show's run. So like there's like the typewriter that like Mike Judge wrote scripts on and stuff like that. Somewhere in the library's archives they have a bunch of like Hank Hill standees and things like that. I really wish they would take those out and just put them around. But yeah, a bunch of cool stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I like this guy. He seems pretty neat. He doesn't seem like a complete total asshole like nearly everybody else in this game has been.
He's better than every character in Fallout 3 combined.
He really is. Like I've talked to him for 2 minutes, and he's already got more personality than everybody in Fallout 3 except maybe Moira, but he doesn't make me want to gouge my eardrums out, so he's better than Moira.
What about Butch? Everybody loves Butch. Tunnel snakes rule.
Butch is the shitty knockoff version of this guy.
Yes, thank you. You said it. You said it better than I ever could.
You can actually you can recruit Butch, but hardly anyone ever knows that you can do that.
Yeah, because you need neutral fucking karma, and who has neutral karma in fucking Fallout 3, the game where it is extremely easy to get negative or positive karma, but extremely difficult to stay neutral.
I had to go murder a bunch of people so I could recruit Butch.
Yeah,
but I did.
You can accidentally become super good and then you're gonna have to nuke a town, and then your dad will kind of scold you for nuking a town.
Oh, it was okay. My dad was already dead, so it didn't matter.
Okay.
200 caps gets
Good thing Pop-Pop isn't here to see this.
Yeah. I like that if you talk to him, he can be like, you've done some weird things. We'll talk about it later. And then he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Fine. He got killed by the Enclave somehow, who are still around. Colonel Autumn, who I think, didn't actually, as far as I know, that guy doesn't actually want to, do anything really that bad, but you gotta murder him. So, you do.
Remember in the original Fallout 3's ending that you could have a ghoul or a super mutant in your party, and they're like, hey, go into this radioactive pit, which, radiation would kill me instantly, but doesn't do damage to you. And they're like, no, you do it.
You can make Lions do it, and she dies.
Yeah.
And then in the ending, and you're a coward.
And then they retcon it so that she doesn't die.
Right.
And then they also retcon it so that you don't die. So your heroic sacrifice is not a sacrifice at all. But you can also...
They retcon it so that when you ask, your super mutant friend, you're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then they still call you a coward for doing it. So instead of, saying, hey, he was smart, and he brought a radiation immune person, and he asked them to do it, and he did the smart thing, it's like, no, he's a coward because he couldn't fucking kill himself when he took the smart option out.
Yeah, I had Charon do it, because he was my bro. He's the ghoul partner you can get.
You have evil karma, I guess, because I never got a ghoul partner.
No, you don't. It doesn't have anything to do with karma. You just have to do a quest, and then he joins you. He's he's owned by someone, and if you do some stuff, you can get the contract instead, and then he joins you, and then you can set him free if you want and all that stuff. But
nothing to worry about.
when you recruit him, he's like he finds out he's like employed by someone else, and he shoots the guy who used to work.
I can call him out on his bullshit. Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there were 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you?
Yeah, good job. You've got intelligence.
I'm a smarty pants.
I do math.
Yes, that seems legit. I like that stuff. Yeah.
Let's get moving. Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen.
Hammer his nuts.
I can't
Hammer his nuts right into his
nuts.
face.
Hey.
Hit him in the balls so hard that he explodes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. Or I'll tell and stuff. Yeah, I love that there's like fucking comedy options for when you're really shitty at something.
Yeah.
And if I could hit people in the dick so hard that they burst into chunks of meat in real life, that would basically be all I do. It's like walk up to somebody I don't like.
Trip. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, you want to see a trick?
That's the gate to the strip. Yeah.
Okay.
Behind you.
Punch him so hard he explodes. Yes, that's essentially what my character does. Just replace punch with hammer. Oh, I don't have my hammer equipped. Oh, replace punch with hammer, basically.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented.
Really appreciate how you called that dude a dumbass to his face, and then he ran away like a little girl.
Yep.
Good work.
Really
Here
good.
is a lot of money.
Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember.
Hey,
anything.
there are more dead people than bullets.
Good. I like that enthusiasm.
Bye.
Magic bullet. Kennedy assassination. Bye.
Pocket sand.
Yeah. If you completely fuck it up, then you can. Yeah. If you don't have any of those skills, then you can't like call him out on it, and you go back to the king, and he's like, "What? Like, you screwed everything up, but like, just go try it again and see what happens." And he's like, "But you have to pay for it this time. Like, it's your fault." And then the guy, you have to actually fight him and like have a fight with him and all that stuff. But yeah, he's just like, you know, like you screwed it up, but like just try it again. Just give it another shot. You can take care of it. It's fine.
Do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in you.
I love this game. This game's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, I know. It's a good game. I'm surprised you've never like played through it before. It's been out for a long time.
Yeah,
so.
it has been.
Have you played Alpha Protocol?
Yes, I have all the way through. It's great.
Okay,
I played it.
fair enough.
I played it on Rookie, so I unlocked Veteran, and I never actually did anything with it, even though that's like the reward you get for playing it on a shitty difficulty that you impose on yourself.
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked.
I do like Alpha Protocol. It's
Yeah,
good.
Alpha Protocol's really well written. It just kind of plays really weird.
Yeah, but I love Deus Ex a lot. Maybe I should.
I like the new Deus Ex games. I even like the one that nobody liked, and I'm sad that they won't be making a third
Invisible
one.
War?
Invisible War?
No, the other one that nobody liked.
Oh, The Fall. Yes.
No, fuck. Mankind Divided?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Just busting chops.
I liked that one. Like, even though nobody else liked it, I liked it.
I hope you find the bastards that did this.
I remember being surprised by its release. Like, it just suddenly kind of came out.
Hey, it's out now. Wait, what?
But I love Deus Ex 1. It's one of my favorite video games that there is.
It's a
so
classic.
good. What?
It's a classic.
It's a classic. JC Denton. Oh my God,
Like,
JC! A bomb.
It's one of those games that kind of built an entire genre around itself.
Yeah, yeah. And it's got so many like cool things in it, and lots of cool characters. Gunther's great. He's so great that they tried to awkwardly like shoehorn him into the backstory of Human Revolution, even though it didn't make any sense. Because they're like, we gotta have something iconic, so we'll mention him.
So this guy heard one of the guys being called Lieutenant, and he thought that's his name. I really like that. He doesn't know what military ranks are. He just knows that his name's Lieutenant.
Yeah, because they don't have those things.
Yeah.
'Cause they live in a shitty wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the people around here were like tribal, like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, I'm Carl Knoll. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jen Earl.
Jenny Rowell. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Marshall. Hey. That one worked.
Found anything out, or were you just here to chat?
Major.
Bunch of soldier boys.
Is that in? That's Catch-22, right? There's a major.
Since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming
He's like frustrated because they won't promote him. Then they won't have such a clever name, so he can never get past that rank.
If something big is going down,
That's one of the jokes.
spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Fark.
So interestingly, like when you start out in the town you start out in, if you go straight north, you will come to New Vegas, and it's quite short to get there. But there's a lot of death claws in the way. So like if you want to beat the game real quick, you just gotta walk past all those death claws, and you can
Just
make it.
run, go ah.
Yep. And Cazadors, which are actually much worse. They're
Yeah.
much more annoying. But
Sorry, dog.
That's fine.
Dog jumped in my lap.
Wow, really? I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. I was like, I'm starting early, so that way I can stop early, so that way I don't stay up all night wired. But now I just realizing it is almost.
You got New Vegas.
I got New Vegas. I was like, I'll just get to New Vegas, and then I get to New Vegas, and I'm like, I'll just do a couple quests, and then I do a couple quests, and it's like, well, fuck.
Well, might as well talk to the Kings.
Oh, she must be upstairs. Okay.
Welcome back, friend. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away.
I beg to differ. I'm great at making friends.
She should be a little more forthright.
You're my friend now.
Was there
Okay.
anything else you wanted to talk about?
You're my friend now, I say, just sort of like doing that thing like where you just sort of repeatedly slap a baton, like a police baton into your hand, but with my giant ass hammer instead. That's how you make friends, right?
The Mace of Friendship says we're friends now.
Do you really want to be smacked by the Mace of Friendship? No, I'm good. I'm just Mace of Friendship. Mace of Friendship.
it was funny when Fallout 4 came out. People were talking like, I can't wait till Obsidian gets to make their new Fallout game, and it's like they're not gonna do that.
They're not gonna do it because it fucking
because Obsidian embarrassed the hell out of Bethesda.
Yeah.
Like,
well, one, they embarrassed the hell out of Bethesda. Two, Bethesda screwed them over real hard. They will never ever work with Bethesda ever again.
actually, they say they're perfect. Like they've said that they are on perfectly good terms, but they have other things to do that don't require.
Sure.
Yeah,
they're
do.
on perfectly good terms, which is why they made a trailer that that basically said, "Hey,
Well,
remember the good Fallouts? We
just
made
good
those, and now we're making a new game."
Look, that's just good marketing, but Like, yeah, they like
Obsidian. We're not Bethesda, okay? We didn't make 76, all right?
We didn't make 76, we didn't make 4, we didn't make 3. There you go. It's all the ones that you actually do like. Except for Crow, who's a weirdo and likes 3 for
lots
some
of
reason.
people like Fallout 3.
Name them.
Lots of people do.
Lots of people. Yeah, okay. Lots of people like
successful.
it, but you can't
You wouldn't
name.
know them. They're all in Canada.
They're my friends. They live up in Canada, but they like Fallout 3. I promise.
Fallout 3 is a cool game for cool people. I like Oblivion too. Can't make me not like it.
Are you a citizen of the
And there's a difference between liking it in spite of everything and just liking it.
In that case, I'm sorry.
So a big Fallout New Vegas mod came out a couple months ago. People were very hyped for it. New California, and it is complete dog shit. But one of the things that it does is it gives a backstory to the Courier, which is like horrible fan fiction. It's amazing. They decided they wanted to make their own backstory for the Courier, and so you play as him, and it turns out he's a clone of the guy from Fallout 3. No, he's a clone of the guy from Fallout 1. That's right. That's what they said. And also he's got superhuman powers, which is why he could get shot in the opening and not die. And also,
is this in this game or is this?
No, it's in a mod that someone made, but it was in
okay.
development for 12 years, and it got a lot of fanfare when it came out a couple of months ago. The people from Obsidian even like streamed it. They played through it, and it's just so bad, so deeply awful.
Okay, so these people are idiots because they threatened a person holding a giant ass hammer and boon.
You should use VATS. Oh, well,
if you can never get over to one of them.
You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, Boon's pretty good at that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's take a Nuka-Cola that I found in a dumpster, whatever.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, probably.
It's like in my head canon, Boone goes on to find a portal into hell and begins just killing demons.
No.
And
killing demons and killing demons.
And then the demons call him the Doomslayer, and there you go.
The Boon Slayer.
The Boon Slayer. The Boon Slayer is even better. That's better. I'm not gonna lie, that's a better name, the Boon Slayer.
Boone's pretty good. I really like Lily's pretty good too. And then what's the name of the guy? Raoul. Raoul's cool. He's all right, but some of the companions are just super boring and completely uninteresting, and also not very good. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody to talk to about the NCR in around here. Yes. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to this guy about it. Okay.
I do like that canonically the Doomslayer is, I'm pretty sure, supposed to be the guy from Doom 64.
So I guess I can believe that. Just head to
Is he?
Yeah, because at the end of Doom 64, you decide to stay in hell to keep killing demons forever.
Remember that the password is hope.
Okay.
And they'll let you by right quick.
There you go. Got sorted out.
Because time in hell is non-linear.
Mm.
You spend an eternity there killing demons. You found an order of demon killers, and you eventually get the Praetorian armor.
Mm. Okay.
And then you get sealed in a slab.
Oh yeah, and then you wake up in Doom, right?
Yep.
That's what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Doom. Doom
Dwayne
is the
Johnson
best.
is not.
Doom is if it is not the if it is the best first person shooter in 20 years, if not ever, basically.
What? No.
Yes, definitely. It is it is the best first person shooter since probably the original Doom came out.
Gonna hard disagree. It's a really good game, but I don't think it's the best first-person shooter.
It's fine.
Like, between the two games, I had more fun with Titanfall 2 than the 2016 Doom.
To be fair,
That's
I haven't
true.
To be fair, I haven't played. I have not played Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2 is incredible.
Really is.
That's a really good game. And you can play it really cheap because it's in their shitty subscription service.
You can probably pick it up for like $4.
I actually
used.
got it. I actually got it for Christmas a couple a year or so ago. I should play it.
Really play it.
Yeah, it's great. It has a bunch of cool like gimmicky levels, and I love gimmicks, and so it's great.
It has Arnold playing his character from fucking what was it? Well, it's not Arnold, but a guy doing the character of John Matrix, I think. Really hard.
I like the robot bro. You hang out with your robot friend, and you go do some cool shit. And there's a time level. There's the factory level, which is cool. A lot of cool stuff. Cool game.
If you're here to see the major, then I
And there will probably never be a follow up to that because
the company went under, didn't it?
No, they got bought by EA outright.
So basically, the company went under.
Yes. EA decided to release Titanfall 2 opposite Battlefield 1 and also Call of Duty, whichever one it was. So shockingly, people didn't really buy it.
Also, Titanfall 1 wasn't really great, and
it was online.
it
It was
didn't
multiplayer
have a story
only.
mode.
Yeah, it was multiplayer only. That's why I didn't play Titanfall 1.
Nobody expected Titanfall's 2 story mode to be one of the greatest first-person shooters ever.
But it's super good. Yeah, it's like surprising. I mean, it shouldn't be surprising in a sense because, like, Respawn, they're people who did really good first-person shooters before, but, like, Titanfall didn't have a single-player mode, so, like, who would know that Titanfall 2 would have one? Like, you would think it would just be, like, a crappy tutorial, but it's not. It's good. But they're working on a Star Wars game, in theory. Who fucking knows if that's going to happen? Because EA loves to announce Star Wars games and then cancel
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that Boba Fett game that they were making and then got canceled?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Microsoft bought Obsidian, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
When did they do that?
Couple, like, last month.
Huh.
Yep. They also bought
I missed that
InXile,
news.
but nobody cares about InXile, so that's okay. But
yeah, I didn't actually know this until a couple days ago, but that Coruscant, District 1313 thing was actually going to be a Boba Fett game, even though they kind of said it wasn't going to be a Boba Fett game, and then they were like, yeah, it was a Boba Fett game, but unfortunately it got canceled because fucking Disney is dicks.
yeah. At least Microsoft is, like, releasing games, so Obsidian might at least get to, like, make some games, as opposed to companies that work for E3, where it's like, no, I mean, they work for EA. It's like, you fuck off. We don't need you to actually release anything. Microsoft has announced a bunch of shit, so maybe some of that'll be good. I don't know. But I am a shameless loser, so I am excited for Gears of War 5. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to play it. It's gonna
I
be
haven't
awesome.
played 3 or 4, so
3 is awesome and 4 is not awesome. But 3's actually really good. It's a good game. It's stupid. It's dumb as shit, but it has like good levels and level design and stuff. Also, it has preposterous melodrama because Cliffy B was trying to like win an award. So he really wanted you to like feel for these characters. There's a slow motion death montage set to Mad World. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Let's just say we have our reasons.
Like a character dies and it all gets to slow motion and it like zooms in Marcus Phoenix's buff face as he like frowns and Mad World plays, but it's a piano version.
Yeah.
Which character was it? Was it Dom?
Dom dies, yeah, while looking at like a picture of his wife. And then Marcus is like, no!
Where's Maria? Where's my wife?
Where's my wife? But
The rest of
so
Freeside,
stupid.
which I don't. That's all in the past now.
But it's a good, yeah, it's actually pretty fun. And Gears 5 actually looks good, so maybe it'll be cool. I don't know. Halo 6, nobody is excited for in all the world, but, you know, maybe it'll be okay. I don't know.
Maybe 343. What is it? 343 Studios that took
Yeah.
over. Maybe they'll make a not shit game.
People like Halo 4. Like, people liked 4, but nobody seems to like 5. So.
Did they like 4?
I didn't like the first one.
I don't remember what 4 is about.
4 is about Master Chief and getting his dick sucked by the fans.
The thing about 4, the thing that I remember about 4 is instead of blue, it's all pink. That's the only thing I remember. They made it salmon colored. They were like, "Yeah, this is the new color of Halo," and then I think they changed it back in 5 because it was not well received. But I don't know anyone who's played Halo 5, so I actually don't know anything about it.
Okay, so I actually do know something about Halo 5 because I read something about it and I was like, wait, what? And then I had to go watch it, like an LP of it, like a long play of it, and it's real stupid. So super big spoilers for Halo 5, I guess. So it turns out that the Forerunners and ancient humans used to fight a lot. And we fought over stupid shit, and eventually the Forerunners kicked our ass so hard we went back to being cavemen. And that's...
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
We worked our way back up to space travel, and then the Forerunners showed up, and we fought them again.
Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over.
And also Cortana lost her fucking shit.
That sounds not very exciting, actually.
It's not good. Also, there's another team of Spartans, and you switch between, like, Master Chief and this other Spartan guy. His name was Locke.
I would play, like, if they just put, like, Halo 3 and Reach on PC, I'd buy it. I would. They were good. I would play Gears 3 on PC. Support them.
Straight up do not remember anything about Halo 4. I kind of forgot that it existed in the first place.
For some reason, 6 is being made. It's getting a PC port, so I guess that's something, but... so the Halos that are on PC will be 1, 2, and 6.
This is for sure the last quest I'm doing, but it's going on a lot longer than I thought it was. But I don't want to stop in the middle of it because I'm almost done, I feel. But then again, I felt like I was almost done when I was talking to the NCR, so...
Yeah, it takes a long time to get the dog.
Oh, is this the quest? Is this the quest that I get the dog farm?
I think you get the dog after this and, like, another quest.
Okay.
Give me the dog. Give me that dog.
And then the dog has
that dog.
a companion quest as well.
Give me that dog. Give me that dog. Gotta pet the dog.
But just like Fallout 3, you can have the dog someone with you, so it's not like 4 where you have to pick.
No, in 4, unless they fix this, the dog did not actually count as a companion, so you could have all the Lone Wanderer perks that give you like super increased storage or whatever. Hi! Wow.
That might be true, but in 4 you can't have a dog and a person at the same time, which is annoying.
It's just like this one dude who just sees you just basically just launch all her friends into like you are a mobile meat grinder.
Yes.
And she's just thinking there, yeah, I can take them with their little shitty 9mm pistol just blinking away.
Yeah, she's just running up to me, soaking up all these bullets, and oh, that's a hammer in my face.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
All of my limbs have flown off in different directions somehow.
Oh yeah, it's okay if you picked up the NCR and Caesar's Legions right now. That's okay.
Well, I mean, I didn't even move down a thing for the NCR. They love me, and I hate Caesar's Legion. So There's Dead
Yeah.
King, Jailhouse Rocker. Sure, why not?
But it's at some point when you get in this trip, they both like forgive you. So Caesar's Legion will forgive you, and then you can kill them again. if you
Cool.
want.
I fucking hate Caesar's Legion because I hate fascism. So there we go.
Also, the horrible misogyny and the racism and
Yeah, all that too.
the slavery.
But Raoul points
torture.
out they accept gays. That's the positive thing that they present. Is at least they don't hate the gays.
Well, that makes up for it.
Yeah, NCR not okay with gay people. Or fascism, but you know, one or the other.
Hello,
Caesar's
Rex Rock.
Legions. Come to Caesar's Legions. We're #woke.
Mm-hmm. That's what Raoul says. He's like, you know, they're in Caesar's Legion. It's like they probably wouldn't be actually. On account of you're like a weird monster person.
So I'll tell you what, just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only
No.
get one favor.
You
I
ask
want
him for
the,
anything.
no, I want the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been a lot better since.
About Rex.
What about
Yeah.
Give me
I
your
want him.
dog.
There's something wrong with him.
Give me your
He's
dog.
been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you.
All right, that's it. I have started the quest to get the dog, and I'm gonna be.
Do
You
it
know what?
next time.
I saved.
You're dead.
No.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna kill Rex though. Like I'm gonna
That's
kill.
not how we get the dog.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
The dog will attack you.
There we go. That's a good way to end the stream.
No, Boone.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna play this more next week, I guess.
I want this to have somehow auto-saved.
That would have sucked. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Night.